Thunder barn lights, the midway lows, kids with cotton candy and sunburned noses. The Ferris wheel spins, slow and tall. You can hear the laughter from the tilt-a-whirl call. Families gathered, hand in hand, on this patch of Jackson County land. It's barn lights and fair nights, the smell of fresh hay, farm animals lined up, ribbons on display. The rumble of a tractor pull, engines roaring pride. Barn lights and fair nights where memories reside. A boy leads his calf, head held high, dreaming of that blue ribbon prize. The rodeo's wild, the cowboys hold tight, while the dumb old derby crashes into the night. The ice cream melts, but the smiles stay at the heart of a good old county fair day. It's barn lights and fair nights, the smell of fresh hay, echoes of laughter, ribbons on display. The rumble of a tractor pull, engines roaring pride. Barn lights and fair nights where hearts don't hurt. The ice cream melts, but the smiles stay at the heart of a good old county fair day. It's barn lights and fair nights, the carousel spins, echoes of laughter where the fun begins. Trucks pull hard, kicking up the dirt. Barn lights and fair nights where hearts don't hurt. Where hearts don't hurt.
All will be soon ready to go. So again, if you haven't registered for your card, we'll be ready to go in just a few minutes. That's all you got. A little more would even be better.
You all to take your seats. We are going to be starting here in just a minute with some thank yous, some award recognition, as well as just some summary items for this evening. You can try the other one that's under there, but I couldn't hear it down here. I'm pretty sure it's only on the other end.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 10.
Yeah. No. Oh no, it turns on. Good evening and welcome. The Jackson County Junior Livestock Sale Committee would like to thank everyone for coming to the sale today to support our youth. We are going to start this evening to recognize a few awards. We are starting with our beef, sheep, swine, and goat exhibitors from our showmanship divisions, and they will introduce themselves.
Hello, everybody. My name is Morgan Lindo, and on Wednesday, I won Senior Sheep Showmanship.
Hi, I'm Julia Berg, and I won Intermediate Goat Showmanship.
I'm Alyssa Lindo, and I won Senior Goat Showmanship.
My name's Kennedy Laufenberg. I won Beginner Beef Showmanship.
Hello, my name is Sadie and I won Beginner Sheep Showmanship.
Hi, I'm Adam Osman and I won Senior Beef Showmanship.
My name is Bryce Laufenberg. I won Intermediate Beef Showmanship.
My name's Chase Campen and I won Intermediate Swine Showmanship.
Hi, I'm Taylor Laufenberg, and I won Intermediate Sheep Showmanship.
Hello, my name is Oakley Sheddaboy and I won Beginner Pig Showmanship.
Hi, my name is Cashton Hurst. I won Beginner's Goat Showmanship.
My name's Macy Casper, and I won Senior Swine Showmanship.
Congratulations, kids. You're excused. Go get your animals ready. Thank you. Next, we will be recognizing our 2025 Sale Committee grant recipients. These exhibitors filled out an application, shared about their projects and what they were looking to add to their project. This year's recipients are Jordan Olson, Taylor Laufenberg, Cole Laufenberg, and Alyssa Lindau. Congratulations. And next, we invite Morgan back to present our Friend of the Fair Award.
Okay, so tonight I'm going to be telling you who will receive the Friend of Livestock Award. And this goes to somebody who puts their blood, sweat, and tears into the fair. And tonight it's going to a lady who works her butt off. And she has for many years, even though her son graduated out of the program and still is very, very committed. Can Paula Jo Hagen come up here? Okay, Paula is now going to say her speech.
Thank you all. I love these kids and I do this for the kids. I will now be singing the national anthem. No, I'm just kidding.
That's later. Congratulations, Paula. Congratulations to all of our youth exhibitors. We will get them started here in just a few minutes. We would also like to express our appreciation for the following people and businesses and their help in making our sale successful, as well as a few other special thank yous. We would like to thank John Marg for joining us tonight with his auctioneering services, Brooke Geezy for being our MC, and Derek Waldera for helping in our ring. The Jackson County Dairy Promotion Committee for their donation of cheese curds and string cheese in the back if you didn't help yourself during the reception hour. We would also like to thank the Jackson County Farm Bureau and their help later this evening during our dinner. S&S Distributing donated our banners, recognizing our bidders and buyers from previous years. Thank you to all of the businesses and individuals for sponsoring our banners and plaques and other awards for our exhibitors at the 2025 Jackson County Fair. Will Peasley with Norgard Insurance, thank you for printing the sale programs today. An additional thank you to Cooley Region Landscape and Design for doing the landscaping around our livestock backdrop. And a thank you to our clerks, Kristen Pagel, Lori Janke, Kathy Bowe, and Megan Kling. Please be sure to stop by those ladies at the conclusion of the sale to close out any purchases. We would also like to add an additional thank you to Lunda Construction and Mike Yeski for their assistance in repainting our sheep, hog, and goat pens over the last several months. As noted in your sale programs, we will review our floor prices today. Our hogs and steers are from Sparta Equity Livestock, and Fenimore Livestock Exchange has provided our base prices for lambs and goats. Hogs tonight is 75 cents, lambs is $2.20, goats is $3, dairy steers $2, and beef steers $2.30. If you are purchasing an animal that is at premium, you will pay the difference between your bid price and those base prices. This year, beef, sheep, swine, and goat exhibitors could select premium only. This means the exhibitor has chosen to keep their animal. Buyers will pay the difference between bid price and the current market price just announced. These animals are marked in your sale listing with a P. They will also be announced by our MC when they come in the ring. For those buyers that will be sending their animals for processing, we have 3 lockers available again this year. We would like to thank these processors for their support of our auction and youth. Blair Meat Market, Brock's Butcher Block, and Falls Meats. Thank you to these processors again for your continued support. Let's give them a round of applause. Sale commission on this year's sale is 6%, which is used for our fairground improvements, hospitality, reception, and other costs associated with the Junior Livestock Show and Auction. This is paid by each exhibitor going through the sale. Any note to a buyer: animals left on the fairgrounds after 8 p.m. on Sunday is your responsibility or that of your meat processor that was selected. Resale animals will be trucked on Sunday after our exhibit release time by the Livestock Sale Committee, as well as animals going to those processors. Payment is due to the Junior Livestock Sale Committee by Tuesday, August 5th. Successful buyers must register at the clerk's table after the sale to designate where they would like their animals to be shipped. If the clerks are not contacted, the animal will be sent to resale. Buyers must express any change in disposition of the animals to the clerks. Any buyers who resell an animal will be solely responsible to collect the resale price for those animals. And finally, and most importantly, we would like to thank all of you for the buyers and bidders and their continued support and for you joining us here tonight. Our sale is successful because of you. We welcome all of you to join us at the hospitality area after the auction to enjoy dinner. Thank you all. Now we will invite Katie with our Fairs to the Fair Court for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I could do a welcome or whatever you want.
Well, good evening. It's good to see everybody out here in Jackson County here tonight. Again, we got a nice crowd, and like we always do. I don't think I've ever seen a sale where we didn't have that, but keep in mind, we'll keep the sale moving right along as best we can. There's other things to do and so forth, but as a buyer, have your cards ready and make sure you have your card facing the right way and held up the right direction. A lot of times they're either upside down or backwards, and I'm not going to embarrass him, but Derek Waldero, that's a different thing now. He can be kind of crash sometimes. So keep that in mind. As far as the grandparents, parents, or just spectators tonight, look around this room. What you see bidding on these kids as animals tonight, make sure you go do your part and patronize them back, because it doesn't work if it doesn't work the other way. So do the best you can there. We do, like I said, some outstanding animals. If you're ever going to fill your freezer with the times where you got, there's never been a better time. You'll get some awful good eating. This is one of the few counties that chooses just the top end of the sale. So you're going to be getting choice steers, you're going to get number 1 and 2 hogs, and they'll be the kind of animal you want to process when you get done. And it doesn't happen all the way that way. So good to see everybody here. Again, I'm sure Brooke's got a few announcements, and we'll get started tonight.
And I'll echo that welcome as well. It's great to be back and see all of your smiling faces here at tonight's auction. And again, we just want to welcome you here to the 2025 Jackson County Livestock Auction, and thank all of you for the support and encouragement that you pour into these exhibitors, as their hard work and dedication and heart has been poured into these animals over the last year. So thank you for being here, and let's get started with tonight's auction. In the ring now, we have Riley Laufenberg. Riley is the son of Dan and Shauna Laufenberg, and he brings to us this year's Grand Champion Market Steer. Please note that this Grand Champion Market Steer was also a bred and owned animal, the Grand Champion bred and owned Market Steer of this year's show, and he will be premium only, as he will be traveling the state fair next week. So best of luck, Riley, and congratulations on your Grand Champion Market Steer.
Well, here we go. The sale is now on. Grand Champion steers in the ring. There he is. Quite an animal. $10 a pound. $5 a pound. Start him in. Everybody got $5 to go. Everybody got $5 on round 5. Everybody got 5. Falls Meats bids 5 at 5 1/4. At 5 1/4 from Greenleaf Trucking. 5 1/2. Allied Cooperative. 5.75 wire. It'll ham here 75 at 5.75 and a Grand Champion. 5.75 and a ham here 75 and a now 5.75 and 50 here 75 and a now 5.75 and a Grand Champion and 5.50. But I give 60 with you and 5 1/2 60 and 60 here in a Grand Champion. 5 Dan Brown Trucking bids 5.60, 70, and 5.70 again, and 5.70 the Grand Champion, 5.70, and 5.60, 70, and but I got 5.70 again here, 70, and 5.60, and 8.70 here, 5.60, 70 a pound for him. Oh, we'll get it 5.60, 70, and 5.60 here, 70 a pound here, 5.60, 70, anybody, and but I got 5.70 when you now 70, and 5.60, 5.70 the bomb, and 5.60 here, 70 the Grand Champion stare, and but I got 5.70. Sold the Grand Champion steer tonight, 5.60. He goes to Dan Brown Trucking.
Thank you, Dan Brown Trucking, for your support. If you could please come on up to get a photo with our Grand Champion Market Steer. Thank you again to Dan Brown Trucking, and congratulations, Riley. Let's make welcome to the auction ring next, our reserve grand champion market steer of this year's show, exhibited by Adam Mossman. Adam was also our champion senior beef showman in this year's show. And Adam is the son of Brian and Brian Mossman, and is a part of the Milk Duds 4-H Club.
Here is the reserve grand champion. There we go here again. And somebody get $5 in this one. Somebody get 5 from Zipper Pavilions. 510 Brock's Butcher Block. 520 Greenleaf. And now 530 where? 520, but get 30. 520 here. 30 to buy. 530, sir. 520, 30 on the reserve grand. 520, 30. Everybody get 30 here to bomb here. 520, but get 30. Everybody get 520, 30 a pound once more. There, 30. Oh, we got 530 Huffman Construction. And now 540 from Greenleaf. And now 550 again. And 540, 50. And 550 from Huffman Construction. Now 60 from Greenleaf. And now 70 where? And 560, 70. And 560 here at 70 reserve grand. 570. I will get a 560, 70. And 560, 70 from Huffman's. Now 80. And 570 and 80. And 570 here and 80 again. 570, 80. On at the reserve grand there. 570, 80 again back there. I will get a 570 here and 80. And 570 here and 80. Anybody else there? 580 a pound. I will get a 570 here and 80. Now 80. 570, 580 a pound. So the reserve grand champion, 570 a pound, it goes to Huffman Construction.
Thank you, Hoffman Construction, for your support. If you could come on up for a photo with the reserve grand champion steer.
So I've always been told I got all hat, no cattle. Now I fixed that problem.
Thank you.
Congratulations once again, Adam, on your reserve grand champion market steer. If we can make welcome to the auction ring next, Miss Macy Casper, representing the Mound View Happy Workers 4-H Club. Macy is the daughter of Matt Casper and Lacey Johnson, and brings to us her 1,318-pound main steer. Please note the steer is also premium only.
An outstanding set of steers tonight. Here we go on this one here. We'll start them right down when we all play. $4 in this one. Everybody get $4 to go. Everybody get 4 here, 4, everybody get 4 in that good steer there, 4, set them in there. Everybody get 4 from Allied Cooperative. Now 10 and $4 and 10. Everybody get 10, 10, everybody get down 10 there, 4 here, 10, and 4, 10, quite a steer there. $4 a pound, 10, and 4 there, 10 again, 10, 10, everybody get 4, 10. Quite a steer it is there, and $4 a pound, 4, 10 is all, and 4 there, 10. Everybody get 10, 10, everybody get down 10 there, 4, 10, but now 10. I'll get $4 here, 10. Everybody get 10, 10, but get down 10 there, 4, 10, but yeah, and 4, 10, 10, 10, 10, but get down 10, 10, but get 405, and 405 here, everybody get 5 here, everybody get 5 here, 405 by this one, and $4 and 5 here, everybody get back, what is there, 5 here, now 5, and $4 a pound bid 5, and $4 a pound here, 5 here, 5, sold him, $4 a pound goes to Allied Cooperative.
Thank you to Allied Cooperative for your support. Next in our auction ring, we have Austin Laufenberg, representing the Wisconsin Junior Simmental Association. Austin is the son of Brady and Carla Laufenberg, and will be bringing in his 1,514-pound crossbred market steer.
Oh, here we go here again. Guada steer it is, and I got Laufenberg steer there. $4 a pound on this one. Everybody get $4 start this one. Everybody get 4 there, 4. What do you think there? $4 a pound this steer here. Give me 3.5. Let's go. I got 3.5. Brock's Butcher Block, and now 60 at 3.5. 60 and a half here. 60 and steer there. 3.5. 60 at 3.5 bid. 60 at 350. But to get 60 from Halverson Plumbing. 70 at 370 again, and 360 here and 70 at 360 here. 70 is all there. 360 here and 70. Everybody get 370 a pound, and 360. Gentlemen, 70 here, 360 a pound, 370. Anybody? Everybody get 370 here again, 70 and 360 here and 70 here, 70 on there now, 360 here and 70. Everybody get 365 at 365 and now 5 here, 5. Everybody get 360 on them and 5 and 365 a pound and 360 on them 5. Everybody get 5 here, 5. So the steer at 360 a pound goes to Halverson Plumbing.
Thank you to Halverson Plumbing for your purchase. Let's make welcome to the auction ring next, Kennedy Laufenberg, representing the Mound View Happy Workers 4-H Club. Kennedy is the daughter of Dan and Shauna Laufenberg and will be bringing in her bred and owned crossbred steer. Kennedy was also the champion beginner showman in this year's beef show.
And doesn't she have quite an animal here? 350 in this one. Everybody get 3.5 again. Everybody get 350 in that good steer there. 3.5 on the steer here. Everybody get 3.5 and now 3.5 and now 3 and that good steer for only 3.5. Everybody get 3.5 and now 3 and that get you all in. $3 a pound. $3. Brock's Butcher Block. 10 and $3 here. 10 and 310 10 10. Not Marful Market now. 310 here. Everybody get 310 10 10. Everybody get 310. But yeah, and 310 Falls Meats. But 310 20 at 310 20 at 310 20 the bid there. 310 20. Oh, got 310 20 at 310 20 here to bound 20. Got 15 with you at 315 to help with that. 310 15 there. Now we got 310 15 at 310 there. 15 there. 15 that'll buy good steer. Wow, quite a steer for the money here at 310 15 here and 310 there. 15 here about 15 for him and 315. Sold a very good steer at 310 a pound and goes to Falls Meats.
Thank you to Falls Meats for your support. We can make welcome to the auction ring, Mr. Sam Everson, representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Sam is the son of Dan and Wendy Everson and brings in his main steer.
Boy, we really do have some outstanding steers tonight. And here's one here, 3.5 on this guy. Everybody get 3.5 again. Everybody get 3.5 here. Everybody get $3 and a quarter steer. Brock's Butcher Block, $3, 10 and $3 here, 10. Everybody get 10, 10. Everybody get out 10 there, 3 and 10 there. An outstanding steer here now, 3 and 10. Everybody get 10, 10. Everybody get out 10 there, $3 and 10 there. Everybody get 10, 10. Everybody get out 10 there, 3 and 10 and 10, 10. Everybody get out 10. Who's got $3, 10 cents a pound? Outstanding steer it is here. At $3 here, 10. Everybody get 10 here, 10, 10. Somebody get 305. At 305, but again down here now, 5 here, 5. Here's one take home there, 305. At 305, but down 5 here. Everybody get $3 a pound in 5. Everybody get 305 here now, 5, but down 5 here at 305. Sold a good steer. $3 a pound goes to Brock's Butcher Block.
Thank you to Brock's Butcher Block for your support. On his way to the auction ring next, we have Cordell Sampson, representing the Melrose Mindoro FFA chapter. Cordell is the son of Clint Sampson and Darby Sampson and brings in his shorthorn steer. Please know this shorthorn steer will be attending state fair here this next week, so arrangements will be made with the buyer upon their return home.
Oh, look at here. Quite a steer again here. 3.5 in this one. Well, 3. We'll go again here. $3 Allied Cooperative. 310 Northwoods Vet Service. And now 320 Greenleaf. And now 30 at 320, 30 at 320 and 30 at 320. But to get that next welding, but 330, 40 from Greenleaf. And now 50 from Johnson Tractor. 60 at 360 Greenleaf. 70 at 370 again. And 360 here and 70, and 360 on them and 70 here, 360 and 70. Everybody get 365. Everybody get 365 and now 5. 365. Next welding, now 70 from Greenleaf, and now 5 at 375. At 375, 370. Next welding, 375, 80, and 380 again, and 380 from Greenleaf, and now 5, and 385 again, 5 at 380 on them. I think she said yes, didn't she? At 385, at 385 again, and 385 here, 5. Anybody else there? 5 at 380 a pound here, 5. Anybody else there? But to get 380 on them and 5 here, 5. Sold them at 380 a pound. Goes to Greenleaf Trucking.
Thank you to Greenleaf Trucking for your support. We could make welcome to the auction ring, Brenna Thorson, representing the Hickston Lucky Clovers 4-H Club. Brenna is the daughter of Chris Thorson and Molly Kinsley, and will be bringing in her bred and owned crossbred steer. This steer is premium only.
And that good steer here now. We'll just right in there. $3 again. Everybody get $3 on the mare. 3. Everybody get 3 there. 3. Everybody get now $3. Woodman's and now 310. ABJ Sales and now 20 at 310. 20 at 310. 20 again at 320 from Greenleaf and now 30 at 320 and 30 at 320 and 30 here. 320 but 30 here. Oh, we got 320 and 30 at 320. But to get 5 at 325 and down 5 here. And again at 320 and 5 here. Oh, we got 320 a pound and 5. Everybody get 5 here. 5. But to get 5 here. 5 here. 320 again, 5 at 320, and I'm in 5 here, and anybody else there, 5 at 320 a pound bid, 5 here, now 5. Sold a good steer at 320 a pound. Greenleaf Trucking buys again.
Thank you again to Greenleaf Trucking. Up next in our auction ring, we have Bryce Loffenberg representing the Wisconsin Junior Simmental Association. Bryce is the son of Brady and Carla Loffenberg, and he was also our intermediate showmanship winner for beef.
Oh, look at here, $3. And this guy got it from Legacy Livestock. Now 10, 310 Klinger Shop, 320 Allied, now 330 at 320 here and 30 at 320 and 30 again there, 320 bid 30 at 320 and 30 here, now 30 from Dan Brown Trucking, and now 40 at 330 and 40 at 330 and 40 here, 40 hands high there, but to get 30 and 40, you want to get 335 at 335 and down 5 here, 330 and I'm in 5 here at 330 and need 5 at 330 and I'm in 5 here, 5 bid again 5 here at 330 a pound. And 5 here, but get 5 at 330 a pound bid, 5 here now 5. So that good steer at 330 a pound goes to Dan Brown Trucking.
Thank you once again to Dan Brown Trucking for your support. We could make a welcome to the auction ring, Jacob Stiesel representing the Wisconsin Junior Brown Swiss Association. Jacob is the son of Matt and Megan Stiesel and brings in his 1,297-pound key steer.
Brock's Butcher Block bids $3 a pound, 310 where at $3 here, 10. I'm going to get 310 from Jensen Bonjeski Funeral Home, and now 20 at 310, 20 at 310, 20 here, 310, but I get 20 in the steer there, 310, 20. You want to get 310, 20 at 310, give 15 on a good steer there, now 10, 15 here. I'm at 310, 315, that's all at 310, but again now 15 here, hands in here there, 310 and 15 at 310, 15 here, but again there, 310, 15 with you at 310 a pound, 315, somebody at 310, 15 there, 15 for him, sold him at 310 a pound, goes to Jensen Majeski Funeral Home.
Thank you to Jensen Majeski Funeral Home for your support. Making his way to the auction ring now, we have Brett Mossman, representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Brett is the son of Brian and Brian Mossman, and his steer is premium only.
And negative, Mossman's here at $3. And this guy, we got 3 from Brock Butcher, 310 Chippewa Island, 320 B&B AgriSale, 330 Allied Cooperative, 340 Greenleaf, 350 Falls Meats, and now 60 at 350 and 60 at 350, but you get 60 in his hair there, 350 and 60. You want to get 355 at 355 again, 5 here, 5 here, 5. Look at 350 and 5 at 350 and 5 here, 5, but you can buy it around 5. Once more here at 350 a pound bid, 5 here, now 5. Sold a good steer at 350 a pound, goes to Falls Meats.
Thank you to Falls Meats for your support. Let's make a welcome to the auction ring next, Andrew Mossman, representing the Golden Nuggets 4-H Club. Andrew is the son of Ben and Jillian Mossman and is making his way into the ring with his 1,410-pound Charlet steer.
$3 a pound, 310 where, 310 Allied, 320 B&B AgriSales, 330 Greenleaf, and now 40 B&B AgriSales, and now 50 at 340 and 50 at 340 and 50 again, 40 and 50. You got 345 with you at 345. Here's what is there for at 345 at 345. You're in at 340 and 5 at 340 a pound and 5 at 340 and a 1 5 hands high there 5. You get 340 a pound here 5 hands high and 340 and I'm in 5 there at 340 and I'm in 5 there. But I get 5 here now 5. So that gets here at 340 a pound. B&B AgriSales.
B&B AgriSales, thank you for your support. Making her way into the auction ring now, we have Franny Everson, representing the Black River Falls FFA chapter. Franny is the daughter of Dan and Wendy Everson and is bringing in her 1,472-pound market steer.
Oh, very good steer here. $3 on this one. Everybody get $3 a pound here. $3. Everybody get $3 here. $3 from Greenleaf. $3.10 Falls Meats. $3.20 Young Construction. And now $3.30 where? At $3.20 and $30. At $3.20 and $30. And now $30 got $3.25 with you. At $3.20 and $5 back there. $5 here. $5 at $3.20 and $5. At there, what a good steer though. $3.20 and $5 here. At $3.20 a pound and $5. And we got Young Construction at $3.20 and $5. At $3.20 and $5. At $3.20 and $5 here. $5. Anybody else there bid $5 here at $3.20 a pound bid $5 at $3.20 and I'm on $5 here $5 and get $5 here $5 and a regular steer there $5. So an outstanding steer at $3.20 a pound goes to Young Construction.
Thank you to Young Construction for your purchase. Making his way to the auction ring next, we have Bo Peterson representing the Wisconsin Junior Brown Swiss Association. Bo is the son of Luke and Amy Peterson and brings to us his mini Hereford market steer. This steer is also premium only.
I believe this is the first mini Hereford we've ever had in the Jackson County sales. So here it is. We got corner store it is for $3, $3.10, and $3.10 there from Legacy Livestock, $20 at $3.20 with you at $3.20. Corner store it is now $30 from Legacy, and now $3.40 at $3.40 again. $3.40 corner store it is, and now $3.50 again, and $3.40 50 at $3.40 and $50 here, $40 and $50 here at $3.40 and $50 and $40 and $50. Those that are down $50 here, $3.40 and $5 then, and $3.40 a pound and $5 at $3.40, but to get $5 here and $5. $3.45 a Hungry Hunter, and now $50 at $3.45. $50 from corner store it is, and now $5 you're taking and $55 at $3.55 at $3.50. Look at the fun you have, you don't even own them yet. At $3.50 here and $5 at $3.50 on $5 here, but to get $5 here and now $5. $3.55 sold them at $3.50 a pound. Corner store it is.
Thank you to Corner Store It Is for your support. On his way to the auction ring now, we have Colby Sampson representing the Melrose Mindoro FFA chapter. Colby is the son of Clint Sampson and Darby Sampson, and please note this steer is also attending State Fair here this next week, so arrangements will be made with the buyer upon their return home.
And not very left now. $3 in this one here. And $3 from Allied. $3.10 Cleaner Shop. $3.20 Johnson Tractor. And now $3.30. $3.30 Northwoods Vet. $3.40 Nick's Welding. And now $3.50 at $3.40 and $50. At $3.40 and $50 here. $40 and $50. You want to get $3.45 at $3.45 to help you there. $5 here. $3.40 a pound. $5 at $3.40 and $5 and $3.40 and then $5. Anybody else wants more there? $3.40 and $5 at $3.40 but $5 here. $5 once more. $5 at $3.40 a pound and $5 here. But to get $3.40 and $5 and $40 and $5. Sold them at $3.40. Northwoods Vet Service.
Thank you to Northwoods Vet Service for your support. Let's make welcome to the auction ring next, Miss Morgan Berg, representing the Whispering Hills 4-H Club. Morgan is the daughter of Michael and Melanie Berg and brings in her crossbred steer.
Brock's Butcher Blocks, but $3 a pound. And $3.10 where? At $3.10 from Jen. $5 steer. Here now, bear $5 at $3.30 and a goes to DNS Manufacturing.
Ryan and market lamb selection in tonight's auction. So once again, let's make welcome to Mr. Riley Laufenberg, the son of Dan and Shauna Laufenberg and a member of the Mound View Happy Workers 4-H Club. Riley brings to us the grand champion market lamb in this year's show. And please note, this market lamb is premium only, as he will be traveling to State Fair tomorrow for a fun week ahead. So
I'm going to get $10 a pound. You can all bid now. And the grand champion lamb, 10. I'm going to get $10 a pound more. We got from Stag and Lion Pub, $10, 11. And the grand champion, 10, 11. And $11 a pound here, 10, 11 with you. And $11 a pound. 10 here, 11 here, 11 here again. Bid 11 here with you. At $10 a pound. And the grand champion, best bang for your buck here. At 10, 11. At 10 here, 11 here. Give $10.50 from Greenleaf. And now 11. At $11 a pound. At $11 again there. 10 and a half, $11 a pound. And I got 10 and a half, 11. At 10 and a half here at 11 again, 11 from Stag and Lion Pub, and now half here, 11 and a half a pound, and a grand champion, 11.50, 11 and a half Greenleaf, and all, and the biggest bang for your buck here, $12 a pound, 11 and a half, 12, I'm going to get $12 a pound here, 12 here, 12, 12 from Stag and Lion, and now half, at 12 and a half again, I'm going to get 12 here, 50, at 12 and a half at a grand champion lamb, I'll get a 12 here, 50, again there, 50, I'm at $12 and a half and a grand champion, at $12 here and a half here, 12 here, 50, here once more there, 12 and a half, on a grand champion lamb, $12 and a half. I'm going to get 12 and a half here, one of the best buys you see tonight. 12 here, half. $12 here, 50. I'm going to get 12 here, 50. Get 12 and a quarter. 12 here, a quarter again, 12 quarter on the grand champion, and $12 and a quarter. Stole them at $12 a pound. Stag and Lion Pub.
thank you to Stag and Lion Pub for your support. If you could please come on down with a picture with our grand champion market lamb. You guys want to go right behind him? That'd be perfect. Congratulations once again, Riley, on your grand champion market lamb. We can make a welcome to the auction ring, Miss Alyssa Lindau with the reserve grand champion market lamb in this year's show. Alyssa is the daughter of Joel and Sarah Lindau and a member of the Black River Falls FFA. Alyssa's market lamb here is bred and owned and will also be attending State Fair next week.
Well, here is a reserve grand. Right here he is there. Somebody get 15 here. Well, $10 you get all bid here. On there is 10 from Greenleaf, 10, 11, K&F Electric, $12, Brock's Butcher Block, and now $13 a pound. At 12 here, 13 on the reserve grand. At 12 here, 13, but to get 13, give me 12 and a half, would you? At 12 and a half here from Hungry Hunter, now 13, and now $13 a pound, and $13 and now 13 here on the reserve grand here. At 12 and a half, 13, the biggest buy for your buck is right here. At 12 and a half, 13, at 12 and a half, $13 a pound. I'm going to get 13 there, 13 with you. At 12 and a half, 13. Anybody else here? At 12 and a half here, $12.75. I'm going to get $12.75 on the reserve grand here. We'll get it $12.75. At $12.50, but to get 75 on it down here, $12.75. At $12.50 and 75. At $12.75 and down 75 once more there. So the reserve grand, $12.50 a pound, goes to Hungry Hunter.
Thank you to Hungry Hunter for your support. If you could please come on down to get a picture with Alyssa and her reserve grand champion market lamb. Congratulations once again, Alyssa, and best of luck at State Fair. Next in our auction ring, we have Miss Jordan Olson, representing the Melrose Satellites 4-H Club. Jordan is the daughter of Tracy and Amy Olson.
Oh, how do you like this one here? $10 a pound, this good lamb. And $10 here, Craig. I'm going to get $10 there, damn, I'm going to get damn worth that there. 10. I'm going to get $10 a pound for him. I'm going to get 10 there, 10, damn. I'm going to go down, give me $8 a pound for the lamb here from Allied Cooperative. And now 9 at 8 there, 9 there, 9, 9. Give me 8.5 with you. $8 and a half. $8 and a half there. 8.5 Woodman's. And now 9. 9 from Anderson Feeds. 9.5 Allied. And now $10 a pound. And 9.5, 10. I'm going to get 10 again. 10, 10, 10. Good bang for your money here. 9.5, 10. And 9.5, 10. I'm going to get 10, 10. I'm going to get $10 a pound here. 9.5, 10. I'm going to get 9.5. I'm going to get 9.75. And 9.75 and a 9.50. 75 and this one. Oh, we got a 9.50 and 75 and 9.50, but to get 75 and now 75 and now 75 at 9.75. So the lamb at 9.50 goes to Allied Cooperative.
Thank you to Allied Cooperative for your support. Let's make a welcome to the auction ring next. Taylor Lothenberg, representing the Melrose Mindoro FFA chapter. Taylor is the daughter of Brock and Dawn Lothenberg and was our intermediate sheep showmanship winner, and will be bringing in her bred and owned crossbred market lamb.
Very nice set of lambs tonight. $8 a pound we got from Ollie's Lawn Care, $9 from Brock's Broiler Butchers, $10 Northwood Vets, and now 11 at $10 here, 11. Give me 10.50 on quarter lamb there, 10 here, 50 at 10s here, half at $10 a pound here, 50. I'm going to get $10 on a ham, half, 10 here, half. Who is 10.50 at 10 here? I'm going to get 10 and a quarter, and that good lamb at 10s here, quarter at $10 a pound here, quarter, 10 and a quarter, Nick's Welding, and now half at 10 and a quarter, but to get half at 10 and a quarter, but to get half here, 10 and a quarter, half here. And once more, give me 10.50 Huffman Construction, and now 10.75, and now 10.75 again, now half here, 75, and now 10.75 from Nick's, and now $11 here, 11, and 11 from Huffman's, quarter, 11 here, quarter again, 11 here, quarter, 11 here, quarter, and I'll stand lamb there, 11 a quarter with you, 11 down, 11 a quarter, Nick's, and now half, 11 a half again, and what do you think, Dave? 11 a quarter, half, 11 a half from Huffman's, and now 11.75, 11.75 again, 11.75, 11.75, but again there, 11.75 in this one here, 11 a half, 75, 11.75, and now 11.50, but to get 75. 11.75 and now 11.75 next, and now $12 even, and now 12 here, 12. What's your turn, Jim? And now $12 here, and 75 to get 12, and now 12 here, 12 to get now 12. Sold the good lamb at 11.75 a pound. Nick's Welding.
Thank you to Nick's Welding for your support. Let's make a welcome to the auction ring next. Jace Stetzer, representing the Melrose Mindoro FFA chapter. Jace is the son of Dan and Ashley Stetzer.
And $8 a pound here, Craig. $8 from Brock's Broiler Butchering, and $8 half. $8 here, 50. And $8 and a half, Beardy. Therapy with you. I'm at $8 and a half. Therapy get that Beardy. Therapy have quite a lamb here now. At $8 here, 50. And $8 and a half, Beardy. Therapy and $8 and a half. At $8 and a half, half. Therapy one lamb there. 8 and a quarter. Who's had her for $8 and a quarter? At $8 and a quarter. At $8 and a quarter. Hands high there. At $8 quarter with you. At $8 a pound here, quarter. At $8 and a quarter by him there, quarter. Once more, folks, there, a quarter. For $8 is all, quarter. At $8 and a quarter. At $8 and a quarter by him here at 8 there, quarter, hands high there, quarter, at $8 a pound here, quarter, but again there, quarter. So the good lamb at $8 a pound. Brock's Broiler Butchery.
Thank you to Brock's Broiler Butchering for your support. Let's make a welcome to the auction ring, Miss Kennedy Lothenberg, representing the Mound View Happy Workers 4-H Club. Kennedy is the daughter of Dan and Shauna Lothenberg.
And look at that good lamb, $8 again for $8 in this good lamb. 8 there with you. Woodman's with $8 a pound, half at $8 here, half at $8 and more hamburger at 8 there, but a lamb here at $8 a pound, half at 8 there, but to get a hamburger at 8 there, hamburger at $8 here, but I'm at $8 a pound here, half at $8 here, half and a quarter lamb here now, 8 and a quarter at 8 there, quarter again, 8 there, quarter hands high there. Who wants to give 8 and a quarter at 8 and a quarter? But you now quarter here. What a good buying lambs tonight. $8 and a quarter, the biggest bang for your buck tonight there at $8 and a quarter, at $8 and a quarter here, a quarter at $8 pound and a quarter. That's good lamb here, a quarter. I'm at $8 and a quarter, hands high there, but look at 8 there, quarter. $8 a pound and a quarter. Sold them at $8 a pound and goes to Woodman's.
Thank you to Woodman's for your purchase. Up next in the auction ring, we have Morgan Lindau representing the Black River Falls FFA chapter. Morgan is the daughter of Joel and Sarah Lindau, and she was our champion senior sheep showman in this year's show and is one of our graduating seniors here tonight. So congratulations, Morgan, on your senior year.
Here it is, our last one there, $8 in this one. KNF Electric, $8, half, at $8 here, half, at 8.5 Dan Brown Trucking, and now 9 from Northwood Vets, and now half, and 9.5 again, and 9 here, 50, and $9.50 here, 9 here, 50, and $9.50, and 9 here, we got 9.25 with you, and 9 here, quarter again, 9 here, quarter, oh, we got $9.25, and 9 here, quarter again, 9 here, quarter, but again, down here, 9.25, hands high there, only $9 a pound and a quarter, and 9 here, quarter again, quarter, but again, 9 here, quarter, and $9 a pound, and a quarter, big bang for your buck here now, 9.25, and 9 here, quarter, but again there, quarter, but again, 9.25, sold about $9 a pound, and it goes to Northwood Vets.
Thank you to Northwood Vet Service for your support. Making his way into the auction ring, we have Aiden Stetzer representing the Melrose Mindoro FFA chapter. Aiden is the son of Dan and Ashley Stetzer.
And look at that go down. Isn't here there? $8 again. $8 from Union State Bank, and now half from Brock Broiler Pure Chickens, and now $9 a pound. At 8.5, 9. At 8.5, but again 9 here again, 9. At 8.5, $9 a pound. At 8.5 here, now 9 from Brock's Butcher Block, and now half. And 9 here, 50. And 9 here, 50, but again 9 here, half here, but again 9. Now we got a quarter with you. Oh, we got 9.25. And 9 here, quarter again, quarter here, $9 here, quarter. 9.25. Hungry Hunter bids 9.25. Now half. And 9.25 but a half, and 9.25 but a half here, 9.5 again. Oh, we got 9.25, 9.5, and 9.25 but a half here, 9.5 here. Union State Bank bids 9.5, 9.75, and 9.75, 9.75 Brock's Butcher Block, and now $10 a pound, and now $10 even here, 10. Anybody else there? 10. Somebody got 10 from Hungry Hunter, and now 10.25. At 10's here, quarter. Any more cards there? 10.25. At 10's there, quarter. At $10 in a quarter, 10 here, quarter. And $10 a pound here, quarter. At $10 a pound here, quarter. Anybody else there? 10 even now, quarter here, quarter. So I'll stand on him at $10 a pound. Goes to Hungry Hunter.
Thank you to Hungry Hunter for your support. Making her way into the auction ring next, we have Brenna Thorson representing the Hickston Lucky Clovers 4-H Club. Brenna is the daughter of Chris Thorson and Molly Kmeansley and brings to you her crossbred market lamb.
Blair Meat Market bids $8 a pound, 8.5 from Greenleaf, $9 ABJ sales, and now half at 9.5 Greenleaf, and now 10 at 10 ABJ sales, and now half 10.5 Greenleaf, and now 11 ABJ sales, and now half and 11.5 Greenleaf, and now 12. Everybody got 12 again, bid 12, 11.5, 112 with you. Everybody got $12 a pound here, 11.5, 12, 11.5. You get 11.75 with you, 11.5 and a 175, 11.75 and an unspot there, half here at 75, 11.75 ABJ sales. And now 12, and now $12 even there. 12, 11.75, $12 a pound, 11.75, and I need 12. I'm going to get 12 here again, bid 12 here, 12, 11.75, $12 a pound. Somebody 11.75, but I get 12 here, 12, and once more there, bid 12. So now stand line at 11.75 a pound goes to ABJ Sales.
Thank you to ABJ Sales for your support. Let's make a welcome to the auction ring next, Julia Brown, representing the Hickston Lucky Clovers 4-H Club. Julia is the daughter of Cody Brown and Erica Noodleman and brings to you her bred and owned market lamb.
Outstanding set of lambs here tonight. Take advantage of $8 a pound here from Brock's Butcher Block. 8.5 Rural Mutual Insurance, $9 ABJ sales, and now half, and 9 here 50, and 9 here 50 again, 9 here half. Now we got $9 and a half. I would take 9.25, but again 9 here, quarter here again, $9 and a quarter, and but again $9 a pound. Who said a quarter on them here? And $9 here and a quarter, and 9.25 a pound there, 9.25 but quick here, 9.25 here, and but again $9 and a quarter, and 9 here, quarter but quick here, 9 here, quarter once more there, quarter. And quartering in there, quarter, sold at $9 a pound. ABJ Sales again.
Thank you once again to ABJ Sales. Next up in our auction ring, we have Clayton Castle representing the Whispering Hills 4-H Club. Clayton is the son of Ryan and Danielle Castle, and his market lamb is premium only.
And look at here now, $8 Melrose Farms, so 8.5 Chippewa Valley Energy, $9 Brock's, 9.5 Always Lawn Care, $10 K&F, 10.5 Northwest, $11 Greenleaf, and now 11.5, 11 here and a half, $11 and a half here, 11 here every day. Now we got 11 and a half, 11 and a quarter, 11 and a quarter getting in there, $11 here, quarter with you, 11 and a quarter from Chippewa Valley, and now hold a half, 11 and a quarter, half again, 11 and a quarter but a half, 11 and a quarter, half here, 11 and a quarter, half here now, 11 and a quarter, 11 and a half, 11 and a quarter but a half. Anybody else there? Half here with you. 11 and a quarter but a half. Anybody else there? Half. So very good lamb. 11 and a quarter a pound goes to Chippewa Valley Energy.
Thank you to Chippewa Valley Energy for your support. Up next, we have Mr. Gage Castle representing the Whispering Hills 4-H Club. Gage is the son of Ryan and Danielle Castle.
Brock's bids $8, 8.5 K&F, $9 Wood Sales and Service, 9.5 Always Lawn Care, $10 Legacy Livestock, and now 10.5 where? At $10 and a half, at 10 here, but again there, 10 here, half, at $10 and a half, at 10 here, so half here, but again at that. Radcliffe Law Office, 10.5, 11, at 10.5, 11, at 10.5 here, 11 again, 10.5, 11 with you, at 10.5, give me 10.75, at 10.75 again here, but again 75 with you, at 10.50 and 75, at 10.75, hands high there, at 10.75. 75 at a down half here, 75 at a down half here, 75. So the very good lamb at $10.50 a pound goes to Radcliffe Law Offices.
Thank you to Radcliffe Law Offices for your support. Let's make welcome Chase Campen representing the Melrose Satellites 4-H Club. Chase is the son of Lance Campen and Lindsay Campen and brings to us his crossbred market lamb.
And Blair Meat Market with $8 a pound, 8.5 Greenleaf, and now $9 from Northwood Vet, 9.5 Anderson Feeds, $10 Chippewa Valley Energy, now half at $10 and a half, at 10, 50 here, 10 there, quarter. Who said 10 and a quarter from? $10 a pound here, quarter, at $10 a pound, bit a quarter. Oh, we got $10 a pound here, quarter. Anybody but 10 here, quarter. I'm at $10 a pound, bit a quarter, real quick there, quarter. At $10 a pound, bit a quarter, one lamb here, 10 here, quarter with you. At $10 a pound, bit a quarter here, now quarter. Sold a good lamb at $10 a pound. Chippewa Valley Energy.
Thank you to Chippewa Valley Energy for your support. Let's make welcome Amara Streff, one of our graduating seniors here tonight in the newly crowned 2025 Jackson County Fairest of the Fair. Amara is the daughter of Robert and Jamie Streff and brings to us her bred and owned crossbred market lamb.
Melrose Farms, sir, $8 a pound, 8.5 Plum Hill Farms, $9 Hartway Enterprise, 9.5 Game Day Show Pigs, and now $10 there from Northwood Vet, 10.5 Young Construction, 11 Dan Brown Trucking, 11.5 Legacy Livestock, and now $12 a pound where 11.5, 12 from K&F Electric, and now half at $12 and a half, at 12 here 50, at $12 and a half here, 12 here 50 with you. You want to get 12 and a quarter back there, at $12 and a quarter, at 12 here a quarter, at $12 a pound here, 12 and a quarter, Dan Brown Trucking, and now half at 12 and a quarter but a half. K&F Electric, 12 and a half, 75 at 12.75, at 12.75, 12.75 Dan Brown Trucking, and now $13 a pound. K&F Electric, 13 quarter at 13 and a quarter, at 13 quarter. You can bid over here, Derek, at 13 quarter again, and 13 quarter. Find a man there, 13 quarter. Anybody else there? Quarter at 13 and a quarter. Anybody else there? Quarter right more, $13 a pound here, bid a quarter here and a quarter. Sold a good lamb at $13 a pound. K&F Electric.
Thank you to KF Electric for your support. Let's make welcome next Miss Emma Campen representing the Melrose Satellites 4-H Club. Emma is the daughter of Lance Campen and Lindsay Campen.
Blair Meat Market, $8 a pound, 8.5 at $8 here, half from Anderson Feeds, and now 9 Northwood Vet, and now half, and 9 here, half, and 9.5 here. Trinity Farms, 9.5, $10 a pound, and 9.5, 10. I'm going to get 10, make it even money there, 10 here, 10, and now 10, I'm going to give 9.75, and 9.75, but again there, oh, we got a 9.50, 9.75, I'm going to get 9.75, but again, anybody else there, 9.75, and 9.50, and once more there, 75, sold them at 9.50 a pound. Trinity Farms.
Thank you to Trinity Farms for your support. Making her way into the auction ring now, we have Julia Berg representing the Whispering Hills. Julia is the daughter of Michael and Melanie Berg, and her crossbred market lamb is premium only.
Melrose Farm says $8, 8.5 Brock's, $9 Northwood Vet Service, and now half, and 9.5 here, 9 here, and 9 here, half here again, $9.50, and 9 here, half here, but again 9.5 here. Somebody give 9 1/4 on them, and 9 here, quarter hands high there, 9 1/4. Oh, we get $9 a pound and 1/4, and 9 here is all, a bit of quarter here, quarter once more there, 9 here, quarter here is all. I'm a $9 even and 1/4, and 9 here, quarter, but again there, $9 a pound, bit of quarter here, and $9 a pound here, quarter, but again 9 1/4 here, once more there, quarter. So good lamb at $9 a pound. Northwood Vet Service.
Thank you to Northwood Vet Service for your support. Let's make welcome Miss Sadie Brown, representing the Hickson Lucky Clovers 4-H Club. Sadie is the daughter of Cody Brown and Erica Noodleman and was our beginner sheep showman champion. She has her bred and owned market lamb in the auction ring, and this market lamb will be premium only.
Brock's bids $8, 8.5 where, and $8.5. Can't see it there at $8 half. 8.5 Noodleman Show Feeds, now 9 from Greenleaf, now half, and 9 here half, and 9 here, and 9 here half. Oh, we got a 9.5, and 9 here down to the left there, 9 here, 9 1/4 on them, and 9 here 1/4, and 9 here 1/4 here, 9 here 1/4. But again down here now $9 and 1 1/4, and 9 here, not very lambs left there, 9 1/4 with you, and $9 a pound here, now need a quarter, and $9 here, need a quarter here, once more there, a bit of quarter for him. Sold at $9 a pound and goes to Greenleaf.
Thank you to Greenleaf Trucking for your support. Next up in our auction ring, we have Aubrey Forsting of the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Aubrey is the daughter of Kevin and Michelle Forsting, and her lamb in the auction ring is bred and owned as well as premium only.
Melrose Farm, $8, 8.5 Hartway Enterprise, $9. Casper Logan, 9.5 Game Day Show Pigs, and now $10 from Young Construct, 10.5. Birch Creek Acres, $11 Dan Brown Truck, 11.5 Ole's Lawn Care, and $12 Northwood Vet Service, and now half, and $12.5 from Dan Brown Trucking, and now $13 a pound, and now $13 a pound again, and look this way, to 13 Northwood Vet, and now half, 13.5 again from Dan Brown Trucking, and now $14 a pound from Northwood Vets, and now half, and 14.5 again, and 14.50 again, now half here with you, and 14 now half. Anybody else there, half here, 14.50 in there. You want to get 14 1/4, and 14 here, 1/4 again, $14 a pound here, 1/4. We got 14 here and 1/4 again, once more back there, 1/4, and $14 a pound and 1/4. Sold them at $14 a pound. Northwoods Vet Service.
Thank you to Northwoods Vet Service for your purchase. Next up in our auction ring, we have Brett Lloyd of the Black River Falls FFA chapter. Brett is the son of Bill and Sarah Lloyd and is a graduating senior here at tonight's auction.
Plum Hill Farms bid $8 a pound, and $8.5 where, at $8 here, half here, but at 8 there, half, 8.5 Northwood Vets, and now 9, and now $9 there, 9, at 8.5 but 1 9, at 8.5 but 1 9 here, 9 9, but at 9 here, who said only $9 even, and 8.5, give me $8.75, at 8.75 and now half here, 75 here, at 8.5, 8.75, at 8.75 here, not many lambs left now, at 8.75 when you, K&S Electric, 8.75, 9, I'm gonna get 9 from Northwoods, and now 1/4, and 9 here and 1/4, and 9 1/4 again there, 9 here 1/4, and $9 a pound, bit a 1/4. Everybody else there, I'm gonna get 9 1/4 with you, and 9 here 1/4, but again down here, $9 even in 1/4, and $9 and 1/4 here, $9 and 1/4 here and 1/4. So another good lamb at $9 a pound. Again goes to Northwoods Vet Service.
Thank you again to Northwoods Vet Service for your support. And we're down to our final 2 market lambs in tonight's auction. So let's make welcome Miss Josie Wood, representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Josie is the daughter of Jason and Emily Wood.
Oh, what a good lamb here. $8 Greenleaf, 8.5 Falls Meats, $9 where? Corner store it is. Now 10.5, 10 down Northwood, 10.5 Birch Creek Acres, and now 11, and $11 a pound. At 10.5, 11, 11 again, 11 here, 10.5, 11 with you. At 10.5, $11 a pound. At 10.5 here, 11 here, 11. Give me 10.75 with you. And a half here, 75 is all down here. At 10.5, 10.75. At 10.5, 75, and now 10.75 here. Only one left after this one now. At 10.5, 75. At 10.75 and down 75 and down half here 75 at 10.75 and down 75. Sold them at 10.50 a pound. Birch Creek Acres.
Thank you to Birch Creek Acres for your support. Thank you, Paula. And to round out our market lambs in tonight's auction, let's make welcome Miss Ella Rostvold, representing the Country Crystals 4-H Club. Ella is the daughter of Joe and Billy Joe Rostvold.
Here it is, the last lamb. ABJ Sales, $8 a pound, 8.5. Cleaner Shop, 9 from Greenleaf, 9.5. Damian Barb Carter, and now $10 a pound. From Northwood Vets, and now half. At 10 now half. 10.5. Greenleaf, and now $11 a pound. At 10.5 here, 11. 11 again, but 11 here. I want to get 10 now, 10. And then the first year showing quarter lamb, $11 here. At 10.5. Give me 10.75. At 10.75 quarter lamb here now. Half here, 75. I'm going to get 10.75. Everybody else there, 10.75. And now here at 10.75 and lamb there. Last chance tonight at 10.50 bid 75 and now 75. Sold them at 10.50. And who do we have there again, Derek? Greenleaf Trucking.
Thank you to Greenleaf Trucking for your support.
Now one ball getting out of the way.
Next up, we have our Grand Champion Market Ducks. They were exhibited by Miss Aurora Olson, representing the Girl Scouts. Aurora is the daughter of Brandon and Melissa Olson, and these two market ducks weigh just over 18 pounds.
And again by the pound here, who's got $50 a pound, this guy. And $50 here. Now $50 here. Well, $25 a pound. $25 a pound. At 25 at it down, 25 at it down, 25 down. At $25 a pound here. 25. We'll get you all in. $10 a pound is all. We got 10 from Greenleaf, 15 from Brock's, 20 from Legacy Livestock, and now 5. And only 25 from Dan Brown Trucking. And now 30 at 25, 30. Everybody get 30 again. 25, 30 and these here, 30. Legacy Livestock, 30. Now 5. At 30 here and 5. Now 5 there, 5. At $30 here and 5. At $30 a pound here, 5. At 35 and now 5 here. Once more, 5 here. You want to get 32.5 for there. At 30 and 2.5 and down, 2.5 there. At $30 at 1, 2.5. At $30 at 1, 2.5 there, 2.5. Anybody else there? 2.5 there. At $30 even there, 2.5 but there. Sold them at $30 a pound. Legacy Livestock.
Thank you to Legacy Livestock for your support. We will now be moving into our dairy basket portion of tonight's auction. So to kick things off, let's welcome Jacob Stiesel, representing the Wisconsin Junior Brown Swiss Association. Jacob is the son of Matt and Megan Stiesel, and in today's dairy show, he had the Reserve Grand Champion Brown Swiss and was Reserve Champion in Senior Showmanship.
Well, the first basket tonight here. Somebody give $1,000 to start it. Somebody get $1,000 and now 500. Who's that? And 5 from Land O'Lakes, and now 600 Brock's Better Luck, 700 KNF Electric, and now 800 from Gross Motors, 900 Land O'Lakes, and now $10,000 here. 900 and 1,000 again, and 900 $1,000, and 9 give a half, and 950 here. $900 and a half. Now we get 950, and 900 and a half here. 9 here, 50 once more there, half, and 900 now half, and 900 here, 50, 50 on now 9. Here, half with you, at $900 and a half here, once more, half here, and get 9 and a quarter, and 900 now quarter, and $900 and a quarter here, 900 and now quarter, all down here, at 900 and now quarter, sold it at 900. Land O'Lakes.
Thank you to Land O'Lakes for your support. Next in our auction ring, we have Levi Stiesel, representing the Wisconsin Junior Brown Swiss Association. Levi is the son of Matt and Megan Stiesel, and he exhibited the Grand Champion Brown Swiss in today's show.
And I get on there 1,000 again. I'm going to get 500 in this guy from Brock's Butcher Block, 600 from Gross Motors, 7 from Casper Logging, and 800 from Wagner Family Meats, and 900 Fastway Farms, and now $1,000, and 900 and 1,000 again, and 900 here. Give a half, would you? And 9 here, 50, and 900 and a half here, 900 need a half here, and 900 and a half here, 9 here, now half here. I'm going to give 9 and a quarter, and 900,000 now quarter here, a quarter but now, and 9 here, a quarter, and 900,000 and 1 a quarter for this one here, 9 and a quarter here, 900 need a quarter, and 900,000 and 1 a quarter. Sold them at 900. Goes to Fastway Farms.
Thank you to Fastway Farms for your support. Up next in our auction ring, we have Jay Stetzer, representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Jay is the son of Dan and Carla Stetzer and exhibited the Reserve Grand Champion Registered Holstein cow in today's show.
And here we go again, 500 here for KNF Electric, 5.5 Land O'Lakes, 600 Legacy Livestock, 6.5 Northwoods, 700 Oldies Lawn Care, 7.5 Birch Creek here, 800 Wagner Family Meats, and now 8.5 at 800 here, half at 800 there and half down, Ray Laufenberg, but 8.5, 900 Dan Brown Trucking, and now 9.5 Ray Laufenberg, and now 10 here, 9.5, 10, and now $1,000 here, $9,500 with you, $1,000 Birch Creek Acres, and now 10.5 Ray Laufenberg, now 1,100 again, 11, Dan Brown Trucking, now half, 11.5 with you, 11.5, but I think down Ray Laufenberg, now 12, at $1,200 here, 12 here with you, at $1,200 here is all, and now 1,200 even money, 1,200 Birch Creek Acres, and now half here, 12.5, Ray Laufenberg, 1,300, Dan Brown, 1,400, and 1,400 again from Ray Laufenberg, $1,500 there, and 14.15 here again, and 14.15, what do I say now there, 15 there, boys, and 14.15, got a half then, and 1,400 and a half, and 14.50 again the half, all done, and here we go, and 1,400 and a half, and 1,400 and a half, 14 and a half Birch Creek Acres, and now 1,500, and now 15, Ray Laufenberg, now half, and 1,550, and 1,550 go again, and 1,500 and a half, and 1,500 and a half, be your turn now, 50 from Ole's Lawn Care, and now $1,600 from Ray Laufenberg, and now half, and 16 half again, and six, now you're all out back there, 16 and a half, and 1,600 and a half, and 16 and a half here, and everybody else there, half here with you, and 1,600 and a half, and 1,600 and a half here, but a half here, and everybody else down there, and 1,600, now half, and 1,600 and a half here, half, sold, $1,600 goes to Ray Laufenberg.
Thank you to Ray Laufenberg for your support. Let's make welcome Miss Patty Huber, representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Patty is the daughter of Todd Huber and Nicole Homer Lundgren, and Patty exhibited the Reserve Grand Champion, Grade Holstein, and Grand Champion Ayrshire heifer in today's show.
Well, 500 here, Craig, and $500 here from Klinger's Shop, and now 600, and 506 here, now 5 here, 6 with you. 600, Nick's Welding, 7, and now 7 from Jackson Solar, now 800, and $800 out of 8 there with you. It's 800, Klinger Shop, and now 9 at $800 here, 9, and we're going to get 9 here again, 9 here, you say 9, from 9 to 8.5, how's that sound? At 8 here, half here at 850, at $800 and 1.5 here at 850 here, at 800 and a half here at 800, somebody give 8 1/4, at 800 and a quarter, at 8 here, quarter at 800 and a quarter, but again, 8 1/4, Wagner Family Meats, and now half at 8.5 from Klinger Shop, and now 875, and 875 again at 850, 875, at 875 again, and 875, something back there at 850, 75, here one time again at 875, 875, sold them at $850. Klinger's Shop.
Thank you to Klinger Shop for your support. Let's make welcome Miss Hope Myman, representing the Black River Falls FFA. Hope is the daughter of Travis and Holly Myman.
Well, 500 Casper Logging, 600 Rural Merchant, 700 from Westby Co-operative, 800 enters the feed, 900 Northwood Vet, $1,000 Huffman Construction, and now 1,100 where 11 from Westby Co-op Cranberry, and now $1,200 there, 11 here, 12, $1,100 at 112 here, 11 here, 12, 1,100. I'll give a half, would you? 1,100 and a half here, 11 here, 50, 1,100 and a half, 1,100 and a half here, 11 here, 50 once more there, half, 1,100 and a half, 1,100 here, half here, 11 and a quarter here, 1,100 and a quarter, 1,100 and a quarter here, 1,100 and a quarter, sold them at 1,100. Westby Co-op Creamery.
Thank you to Westby Co-op Creamery for your support. Let's make welcome Miss Kira Bew, representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Kira is the daughter of Charlie and Katie Bew, and during today's show, she exhibited the Grand Champion Milking Shorthorn Cow and the Supreme Champion as the Senior Showmanship winner. So congratulations, Kira.
Well, here we go, 500 Table Rock Farm, 600 Jensen Majestic, 700 Klingers, 800 Greenleaf, 900 Northwood Vet, $1,000 KNF, 1,100 Youngstown Trucking, 1,200 Legacy, and now $1,300 here, Dan Brown Trucking, and now $1,400 where? Everybody get 14 here, 14 Greenleaf Trucking, and now 15 again, and now 15 here, but again, but 15 with you, and 1,400, 1,500, and 1,400, would you give a half back there, and 1,400 and a half, everybody out back there now half, of 1,450, and 1,400 1,400 and a half, very good half. Once more down here, and once more there, 1,450. And 1,400 and a half, very good half, very good and a half. Sold them at 1,400. And that goes to Greenleaf Trucking.
Thank you to Greenleaf Trucking for your support. In the auction ring now, we have Sean Stetzer representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Sean is the son of Dan and Carla Stetzer, and in today's show, he exhibited the Grand Champion Registered Jersey Cow, along with earning the Reserve Champion Intermediate Showman.
K&B Outdoors, 500, 600 KNF less, 700 North, 800 K Valley Cattle Company, 900 Oldies like a Legacy Liza, 1,000, 1,100 Jackson Solar, and now $1,200 where, 1,100 here, 1,200 Birch Creek Acres, and now $1,300 at 1,213 Farm Air, 1,300 K Valley Cattle, and now 1,400, and now 1,400 again there, 14 with you, at 13 would you give a half though, and 13 and a half back there, 13 and a half Birch Creek Acres, and now 1,400 K Valley Cattle, and now 1,450, and 14 half from Birch Creek Acres, and now 15, and now 1,500, and now 1,500 again there, 15 even money there, and a half here, 1,500, somebody get 15 there, 15 go again there, 15 here, somebody else there, but to get $1,500 down 15, sold them at 1,450, goes to Birch Creek Acres.
Thank you to Birch Creek Acres for your support. Let's make welcome Mr. Drew Stetzer, representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Drew is the son of Dan and Carla Stetzer, and in today's show, he earned a top intermediate showmanship, as well as exhibited the Supreme Champion Cow.
And Casper Logging bid 500, 600 Northwood, 700 K&B at 800 K&F, 900 Jackson Solar, 1,100 Legacy Livestock, 1,200 Dan Brown Trucking, 1,300 K Valley Cattle, and now 1,400 Ware, and 1,400 again bid 14. Northwood Vet Service bid 1,400, 1,500, and 1,500 again. You want to give a half, would you? And 14 and a half K Valley Cattle Company, and now $1,500, and 1,500 here again bid 15 here, and 1,500, what to say there, half here, 15 here, and 15, and Dave Huffman, and now half, and 15 and a half, and 15 and a half again, and 1,500 and a half, and 15, every out back there, 15 and a half, K Valley Cattle, and now 1,600, Huffman Construction, and now half, and 16 and a half, and 16, and they're all out now, half here, and 16 and a half, and 1,600 and now half, and 16 and now half, anybody else, 16 and a half, K Valley Cattle Company, and now 1,700, and 1,700 now, and 1,700 again there, 17 with you, I would time again now, 17, make it even money there, and anybody else there, 1,700, and 1,700 here, 17 months more there, 17 with you, anybody else 17, sold them at 1,650, K Valley Cattle Company.
Thank you to K Valley Cattle Company for your support. And we're down to our final two dairy baskets in tonight's auction, so let's make welcome Miss Rayanne Ruzick, representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Rayanne is the daughter of Pat and Carol Ruzick, and in today's show, she exhibited the Reserve Grand Champion Milking Shorthorn Cow.
Melrose Farm Service, $500, 600 KNF, 700 Greenland, 800 Legacy Livestock, 900 Northwood Vet, $1,000 Jackson Solar, and now 1,100 again. At 1,100 right there, did you say 11? At 1,000 and 11 here, 10 here, 11, at 10 here, 11, 1,100 Northwood Vet, and now 12, 1,100 and 12, $1,100 at 1, 12 here, 12, 1,100 there, get a half with you, 11 here and 50, 11 and a half here, 11 and a half, Huffman Construction, and now $1,200, and now $1,200 at now 12, 11 and a half, 12, but to get 1,200 here again, 12, anybody else there, 12, 1,200 even money there, 12 here, 12, 1,200 Northwood Vets, and now half, 12 and a half Casper Logging, now 1,300 Huffman Construction, now half, at 13 and a half again there, 13 and a half with you, and 1,300 and a half, I got you Dave, 13 and a half, at 1,300 and a half, 13 and a half Casper Logging, now 1,400 Huffman Construction, and now half again, and 14 and a half, and 1,400 and now half, and 14 and a half again there, anybody else down here, and 1,400 and a half, and 14 and a half, sold at $1,400. Huffman Construction.
Thank you to Hoffman Construction for your support. And to round out our Jackson County Dairy Basket sale, let's make welcome Brinley Todd, representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Brinley is the daughter of Tyson and Carissa Todd, and in today's show, she exhibited the Grand Champion Ayrshire.
And here we go there, 500 here from Jensen Majeski Funeral Home. And now 600, Northwood Vet. And now 700 from Jensen Majeski. 800, Dan Brown Trucking. At 900 again, at 800 here, 9. I'm going to get 900 here, 900, Jensen Majeski Funeral Home. And now $1,000, Dan Brown Trucking. Bids 1,000, 11. At $1,100 here, 11. At 11 here again, 11 here with you. At 1,000, 11 from Jensen Majeski. Now 1,200 with you. 11 here, 12 here, 12. Give me 11 and a half on it. 11 and a half here again. But a half here. 1,100 and now half. 1,100 now half. Anybody else in the last chance here? 1,100 now half. 1,100 and a half here. But I get a half here, half. Sold at 1,100. Jensen Majeski Funeral Home.
Thank you to Jensen Majeski Funeral Home for your support. And if we could just put our hands together for our dairy baskets in this year's auction. Up next, we have our final 2 lots of our poultry in tonight's auction. Let's make welcome Aurora Olson, who exhibited our Grand Champion Market Goose in this year's show. Aurora represents the Girl Scouts and is the daughter of Brandon and Melissa Olson.
And by the pound here, $50 a pound here. And just give 50 and $50 here. Well, $25 a pound. At 25 at it on 25 at it on 25. $10. Here we go again. 10 box broiler butchering. And now $10, $11 from $15 Dan Brown Trucking. And now $20 a pound. You're out now 20. And now 20. Legacy Livestock. Now 5 at 25 again. 5 at 25 at it on 5 here. 5 here. 20 and 5. And now 5 here. 5 once more. 22 and a half. At 22 and Dan Brown Trucking. Now 5 at 25 here. Legacy Livestock. Now 7.5 at 27.5 again. At 25, 7.5. Be your turn now. 27.5 at 25, 7.5 at 25, 7.5. But again down here. Anybody else there? 27.50 from Dan Brown Trucking. And now $30. And now even money there. 30 and 38 even there. 30. Here go there. 30 at 27.5. $30 a pound. At 27.5 bid. 30 hands high there. 30. Everybody get 30 a pound here. Everybody get 30. Sold them at $27.50 a pound. Goes to Dan Brown Trucking.
Thank you to Dan Brown Trucking for your purchase. Let's make welcome Mr. Cordell Sampson, who exhibited the Grand Champion Market Turkey. Cordell is the son of Clint Sampson and Darby Sampson and is a member of the Melrose Mindoro FFA.
And here we go there, $50 a pound here. And $50 here, well, about 25 again. At 25 here, 25 Legacy Livestock, 30 Klinger Stop, and now 35 Table Rock Farm, 40 from Brock's Broiler Butchering, and now 45, and now $40 here, 5 here, 45 again, and $45 a pound, and 40 and 5 here, 5. Anybody else there? 5 and $40 here, need 5, and 45 and now 5 here, one more time, 5 here, 5, and $40 and 5 here, but to get back, get 2.5, but it down 2.5 here, and $40 and 1, 2.5. Anybody else there? $42.50. Sold at $40 a pound. Brock's Broiler Butchering.
Thank you to Brock's Broiler Butchering for your support. We will now be moving into our goat section of tonight's auction. And the cool thing to note about the goats, the 7 listed here, all of them were bred and owned for these exhibitors. So these exhibitors have known these animals since day one, and that speaks a lot to just the hard work and dedication they have poured into these animals. To start our goat lineup, let's make welcome Cole Laufenberg. Cole is the son of Brock and Dawn Laufenberg and a member of the Melrose Mindoro FFA chapter. Cole brings to us the Grand Champion Market Goat in this year's show.
Well, here it is, the Grand Champion, $30 a pound. $20 a pound, the Grand Champion. Hit $20 here, get you all in. $10 a pound, due center. $10 KMB Outdoor, $11 Always Lawn Care, $12 Woodman's, and now $13 a pound KB Outdoors, $14 where with Nick's Welding, $14, $15 now, $15 Huffman's, and now $16, and $16 with you now, $16 there, and you want to get $16 the Grand Champion, and Nick's Welding, $16, $17 Woodman's, and now $18 again, at $18, hate to see you miss your turn, $18 there, at $18 there, at $18 with you, at $18 Always Bottom, 18, Nick's Welding, $19, and $19 a pound, and $19 on a Grand Champion, $19 with you, I'm at $18, $19 once more, I'm at $19 a pound, at $18 here, but I got $19 go again here, at $19 we got from Ray Laufenberg, now 20, and now $20 even, and $19.20, and $19.20 from Nick's, and now 1 from Ray Laufenberg, and now 22, at 21.2, at 21 bid 2 again, at 21 but I get 2, do it again, 22, at 21 bid at 2, and now 2, 2. Anybody else now? Here we go, 2 at 22, down 2, 2, and we're at 21, 2. Anybody else there? 2 at $22 there, 22. Are you done? At 22 there, now 1 there, 2. Anybody else there? Done. Nick's Welding, 22, 23, and now 3 from Ray Laufenberg. Now 24 at 23, 4 at 23, 4 at 23, but to get $24 a pound. At 24, I think it was 24. Nick's Welding, now 25 at 25 again there. 5 here with you. Ray Laufenberg, 25, 26 at 25, 20. There's not much weight, you know. At 25, 26. Nick's Welding, and now 7 at 27 again. At 27 here, 27 again. It'd be like finding a goat. At $26, 7. At $26 at 1 7. Anybody else down here? Anybody get 27 a pound? $26 at 1 7. At $27 per pound there. 6 7 here. Sold at $26 a pound. Nick's Welding.
Thank you to Nick's Welding and Ray Laufenberg for your support. So Nick's, if you could come on down for a picture with the Grand Champion Market Goat.
Be a spot right in the middle here.
Perfect. Congratulations once again, Cole, on your Grand Champion Market Goat. And in this year's show, Cole also exhibited the Reserve Grand Champion Market Goat and Bred and Owned Goat as well. Cole, once again, is the son of Brock and Dawn Laufenberg and represents the Melrose Mindoro FFA chapter.
There it is, the Reserve Grand, $25. $20 a pound here. Now we get to all in. $10 a pound. Then $10 here from ABJ. 11 from Woodman's. $12 Ole's Lawn Care. 13 Brock's Butcher Block. And now $14 here from Woodman's. And now $15 a pound. McKean Outdoor. 16 from Ole's Lawn Care. 17 then from Ray Laufenberg. And now 18. Cambian Outdoors. 19 from Ray Laufenberg. Now 20. And now 20 again. Bid 20. And 19, 20. And 19,000 120. And 19 here. 20 million there. 20 with you. And now the Reserve Grand there. 19 here. 20. Somebody get 20 even money there. 19.50. Somebody get 19 and a half. And 19 and a half here. Woodman's at 19.50. And now 20. And now 20 even money there. 20 from Ray Laufenberg. And now half at 20,000 and a half here. Go ahead, the Reserve Grand, you know, at 20,000 and a half. At 20,000 and a half here. $20 and a half here. At $20 once more there. Half at 20,000 and a half. So, and now one Huffman, because that was close. And now $21 here. At $21 again. At $21 here. One here. One Huffman's in. And $21 here. One and a half here. One. Anybody else? $21 a pound. $21 a pound. $21 a pound. Sold them at $20.50 a pound. Huffman Construction.
Thank you to Hoffman Construction for your support. If you could come on down with a picture with our Reserve Grand Champion Market Goat. Congratulations once again, Cole, on your Grand Champion and Reserve Grand Champion Bred and Owned Market Goats. Let's make welcome Miss Julia Berg, representing the Whispering Hills 4-H Club. Julia is the daughter of Michael and Melanie Berg and exhibits her Bred and Owned Market Goat along with earning senior intermediate or showmanship in the intermediate division.
And there it is here. Who's got $10 a pound on this one? We got from Brock's Butcher Block, $11 Woodman's, and now $12 a win, and $11 here, 12. Everybody get 12 here, draw 12, $11 and 112, and I got there, 12. You get 12 with you, $11 and 112 here, draw 12, 11, 12. Everybody get 12 here, draw 12, 11 and 12 here. Who's got $11.50 a pound? 11 and a half here. Not much weight here to you. 11 and a half, $11 and a half, $11 and a half here, half and 11 here, 50, 11 and a half, $11 and a half here. Once more, half here, but 11 and 50. $11.01 pair, but now half. Sold them at $11 a pound. Woodman's.
Thank you to Woodman's for your support. Making her way into the auction ring next, we have Alyssa Lindau representing the Black River Falls FFA. Alyssa is the daughter of Joel and Sarah Lindau and was our champion senior goat showman in this year's show.
Brock's Butcher Block, $10 a pound, $11 where at $11 here again, 11 from Northwoods at 12. ABJ Sales and now $13 a pound at 12 here, 13. I'm going to get 13, I'm going to get 13 again, 12 here, 13, my dear, at 12 and 13. I'm going to get 13, I'm going to get 13. Give me 12 and a half a pound at 12 here, pretty, at $12 and a half here, 12 here, half, at $12 a pound, but a half. I'm going to get half to get it now, 12 here, but once more, half, at $12 a pound, but a half here, real quick, half, at $12 and a half here, and anybody else there, make sure you're bidding now, half, at $12 and a half here, half, sold $12 a pound. ABJ Sales.
Thank you to ABJ Sales for your support. Let's make welcome Miss Elizabeth Scallett representing the American Hereford Association. Elizabeth is the daughter of David Scallett and Kayla Hofstadter and brings to us her bred and owned market goat.
Well, $10 from Table Rock Farms and 11. At $10 here, 11. At $10 and 11 again, now 10 here, 11, 11 from Damian Bob Carter. Now 12, 11 and 12. Everybody get $12 a pound here, 12 here again, $11 and a one, 12. $11 and a one, 12 here, 12, 12, but 11, 12. Again, 12. Give me 11 and a half. Would that help you any? 11 and a half here, 11 and a half a pound. $11 and a one and a half. 11 and a half here, $11 and a one and a half here. And try once more there, 50, 11.50 a pound. 11.50 and a half here, 11 here, 50. $11 and a one half here, $11 and a once more half here, half. So I'm right down here, $11 a pound. Damian and Barb Carter.
Thank you to Damian and Barb Carter for your support. We're down to our final two market goats in tonight's auction. And making her way into the auction ring, we have Hayden Hurst. Hayden is the member of the Hickston Lucky Clovers 4-H Club and is the daughter of Russell and Erica Hurst and Justine Samuelson.
And only one after this here. $10 a pound here, Craig. At $10. Northwood Vets bid $10 a pound. 11. At $10 here, 11. 11. Greenleaf and now 12. $11 here, 12. Everybody got 12 again bid. 12 here, 12. $11 at 1, 12. Everybody got 12 here again. 12 here, $11 and 12. And 12 want to get 11 and a half with you. 11 and 50. $11 at 1 half here. 11 here, 50 once more. And anybody else there half. $11. Need a half. 11 and a half a pound. 11 here, 50. Everybody got a half here. 11 here, 50. 11 ABJ Sales. 11 and a half, 12 from Greenleaf, and now half, at $12 and a half, at 12 and a half, but again now half here with you, I'm at 12 and a half, at $12 and one half here, 12 here, but anybody, at 12 here, but they get $50 here, $12.50 a pound, at 12 here, but they get 50 now, 50, sold them at $12 a pound. Greenleaf Trucking.
Thank you to Greenleaf Trucking for your purchase. And to round out our market goats in tonight's auction, let's make welcome Mr. Cashton Hurst, representing the Hickston Lucky Clovers 4-H Club. Cashton is the son of Russell and Erica Hurst and Justine Stenelson and was the beginner showmanship goat champion.
And your last chance, $10 from Legacy Livestock, and now 11. $11 with now 11 from Klinger Shop, $12 ABJ Sales, and now $13 here. At 12, but to get 13. At 12 here, 13 again, the last one there. 12 here, half. You got $12.50 back there. At 12 and a half here, 12 here, but at $12 and a half. I'll get a 12 here, but once more there, half here, 12 and a half a pound. At 12 and a half here, once more, 1 and a half. At 12 here, but get $50 at now 12 and a half, and now standing in there, 12 and a half here. At 12 here, but hit 12 here, 50 very last one tonight there. 12 and 50, hit 12 and a half here, but look at that once more. Sold them at $12 a pound. ABJ Sales.
Thank you to ABJ Sales for your support. We'll now be concluding our small animal portion of tonight's auction. So let's make welcome Braden Olson, who exhibited the grand champion Friar Rabbits in this year's show. Braden is the son of Chris and Katie Olson and is a member of the Black River Falls FFA.
Well, $50 there again. We'll get you all in. $10 a pound down right 10 from K&B Outdoors. 15 from Bucks Up to Taxidermy. And now 20, Northwoods Vet. And now 25 at $25 down. Corner store it is. Now 30. 30 from Greenleaf. And now 5. And now $35 a pound here at 30 and 5. At 35 again down here at 5 with you. And 30 and 5. And now 5 here now. No worries, sir. They're already housebroke. At 30 here and 5. At 30 here and 5. At 30 here and 5 here at 35. Corner store it is. Now 40. And now 40 down there. 40 here with you. And with 35, 40 a pound. At 35 at a 140. And I haven't got any rabbits yet. At 35, 40. At 35 at a 1, 7.5 here at 35. 7.5 here. And time again. 7.5 Greenleaf. And now 40. And now $40 a pound. At 7.5, 40. Everybody get 40 a pound here. 7.5. But I get 40 once more. At 37.5 bid 40. You want to get 40 a pound? Anybody else there? 40. At 37.5 here at 40. And once more bid 40 a pound there at 40. Sold at $37.50. Greenleaf Trucking again.
Thank you once again to Greenleaf Trucking for your support. We will now be moving into our market hog portion of tonight's auction. So to kick things off, let's make welcome Adam Mossman, who exhibited our grand champion market barrow in this year's show. Adam represents the Milk Duds 4-H Club and is the son of Brian and Brianne Mossman. So congratulations, Adam, on your grand champion market barrow.
Here he is, the grand champion of the night here, the hog here, $20 a pound. $10 a pound, the grand champion. Everybody get 10 there, 10. Everybody get 10, 10. We'll make bidders here. $5, you can all bid now. 5 from Brockville, $6 Chippewa, and $7 always longer. $8 Northwood, $9 Greenleaf, $10 Wolfridge Planning, and $11 here Noodleman Show Feeds. And now 12 at $12 a pound here, 12 the grand champion. 11 here, 12 here, 12, $11 at the 112, but you get 11 and a half, would you? 11 and a half in the grand champion hog. 11 here, 50, 11 and a half Wolfridge Planning, and now 13 at $12 a pound, 11 and a half, 12. Everybody get 12 here, 11 and a half bid, $12 a pound even, 11 and a half, 12. Give me 11.75, would you? 11.75 a pound, 11.75 and an hour, half here, 75, and 11.75, 11.75 and an hour, 75. Anybody else? 11.75 on the grand champion hog, 11.50 and 75, 11.50, but you get 75 and an hour, 11.75, 11.75 per pound, the grand champion hog. $11.50 a pound, and it goes to Wealth Ridge Planning, right? Come on in for the photo.
Thank you to Wealth Ridge Planning. If you could come on up to get a photo with our grand champion market barrow. Congratulations once again, Adam, on your grand champion market barrow. Let's make a welcome to the auction ring, Miss Taylor Laufenberg with the grand champion market gilt in this year's swine show. Taylor is the daughter of Brock and Dawn Laufenberg and is a member of the Melrose Minduro FFA. This grand champion market gilt was also the grand champion bred and owned hog in this year's show.
Well, $10 here. We got 5 from JZ Show Pigs, $6 a pound Brock, $7 Olies, $8 Klinger Shop, $9 Falls Meat, $10 Northwood Vet Service, and $11 where? At $10 and 11. At 10 here, 11 here. Who's at 10 and a half a pound? At $10 and a half. At 10 and a half Huffman Construction, now $11. At 10 and a half, 11, and now 11 again, but $11 a pound here. At 10.50, but 11 for Nick's Welding, and now half. 11 and a half again. Huffman's, and now 12, and now $12 again. 11 and a half, 12, 11 and a half, but 112, and now 12 here again, 12 here in the reserve grand, 11 and a half bid, 12. Everybody get 12 here, 11.75. You want time at 11.75 here, 11.50, 75, at 11.75 a pound, 11.50 and 175, and a half here, 75, 11.75 and now 75, and once more there, 11.75. Sold the hog at 11.50 a pound. Huffman Construction.
Thank you to Hoffman Construction for your support. If you could come on down for a photo with our grand champion market gilt. Congratulations once again, Taylor, on your Grand Champion Market Gilt and Bred and Owned. Making his way into the auction ring next, we have Chase Campen, who exhibited our Reserve Grand Champion Market Barrow in this year's show. Chase is the son of Lance Campen and Lindsay Campen and represents the Melrose Satellites 4-H Club. Chase was also our Intermediate Swine Showman Champion.
Yeezy Show Pigs $5, $6 Blair Meat Market, $7 rare, and $6 at a 1.7. Then but it gets 7 again, but 7 here and 7 here, and now $7 Greenleaf. And now $8 a pound, and $8 here at 8 here again. 7.5 help you. We'll break the tie then. 7 here and a half. It's $7.50. 7.5 Hiawatha National Bank, and now $8 a pound, and $8 a pound again there. At 8, how many $8 even money? It's 7.5, but I get $8 here. Give me 7, 8 there at 8. It's 7.5. Give me $7.75. Would that help you any? And now $7.75 Greenleaf, and now $8 Hiawatha Bank, and now quarter at $8 and a quarter, at $8 and a quarter again, quarter here with you, and $8 a pound and a quarter, at $8 and a quarter here, but again, quarter here with you, $8 even and a quarter, at $8 and a quarter here, quarter. Anybody else there now? Quarter here, quarter. Sold them at $8 a pound. Hiawatha National Bank.
Thank you to Hiawatha National Bank for your support. Please come on down for a photo with our Reserve Grand Champion Market Barrow. Congratulations once again, Chase, on your Reserve Grand Champion Market Barrow and showmanship success. Let's make a welcome next, Miss Jordan Olson, who exhibited the Reserve Grand Champion Market Gilt. Jordan is the daughter of Tracy and Amy Olson and represents the Melrose Satellite 4-H Club. Please note, this gilt will be premium only.
Yeezy Show Pigs, $5 a pound, and $6 a pound Broxburg, about $7 Anders of Heath, $8 Klinger Shop, $9 Greenleaf, $10 Northwood Vet Service, now 11 at 10.11 at 10 here. Give a half here, 10's here, but at $10 at about a half. Here's your last chance to get a picture with a pig now at $10 at a half, at $10 here, 50 at $10 and a half here, and but to get 10 and a quarter at $10 and a quarter, bit quick here, 10 here, quarter. I'm at $10 a pound and a quarter, and but to get 10 and a quarter here, a quarter once more there, quarter. $10 a pound quarter. Sold $10 a pound. Northwoods Vet Service. Come on up for the photo.
Thank you to Northwoods Vet Service. If you could please come on up for a photo. Congratulations once again, Jordan, on your Reserve Grand Champion Market Gilt. Making her way into the auction ring next, we have Emma Campen, the Light 4-H Club. Emma is the daughter of Campen and Lindsay Campen and brings to us her 265-pound crossbred market hog.
And we'll continue with the hogs. $5 hair crack. And $5 from Geezy Show Pigs. And I'll have 5.5 Jensen Man, $6 Anderson Feed, 6.5 where, and $6.5. And 6.5 and I'll have there, 6 hair petty, and $6. Somebody gets 6 1/4 a pound, and $6 here and a quarter. Somebody gets $6 and a quarter again there, quarter here, quarter, and $6. Somebody click there, quarter. And buy a very nice hog there at $6 a pound and a quarter, and 6 here, quarter, but again down here now, quarter, and $6 and a quarter, and $6 and a quarter bit there now, quarter, $6 and a quarter for him here, and $6 and 1/4. Sold him $6 a pound, and goes to Anderson Feeds.
Thank you to Anderson Feeds for your purchase. Driving in his hog into this auction ring next, we have Brett Mossman representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Brett is the son of Brian and Brian Mossman.
And $5 Noodleman Show Feeds, and now 5.5 Game Day Show Pigs, $6 Iron Home Services, $7 Green Lace, 7.5 B&B, $8 from K&F Electric, $9 with you at 8.5, 9 at 8.5, 9 here, but a 9 here. Again, bed 9, you $8.75 with you at 8.75 and at 8.50, 8.75 at 8.75 and now once more at 8.75 here at 8.50 a pound and 75 at 8.75 and now 75 and now half 75 at 8.5 for the 175 at 8.75 and now half here at 75 and now 75. Sold them at 8.50 a pound. K&F Electric.
Thank you to KF Electric for your purchase. Making our way into the auction ring, we have Julia Brown representing the Hickston Lucky Clovers 4-H Club. Julia is the daughter of Cody Brown and Erica Noodleman.
Brock's Butcher Block, $5 a pound, and now half here, 5 here, but they have $5 on a ham here, 5, but they get 5.5 here, 5.5 Woodman's, and now $6 a pound, and $6 here again, half here, 6 out, at 5.5, give me 6, at 5.5, but I get $6 a pound here, 6 here, and one nice hog there, 6 here, would you? I would take $5.75. How's that sound to you? $5.75. And a half, 75 at 5.50 and 75 and now half here at 75 and try again at 5.75 at 5.50 but again 75 and now 75 Huffman Construction 5.75 and now $6 and now $6 Woodman's quarter and $6 quarter Huffman's and now half at 6 1/4 but a half at 6 1/4 but a half go again 6 1/4 half at 6 1/4 half 6 1/2 Woodman's and now 6.75 and a half here 75 again and one tram again at 6.75 and a half here 75 and now half here 75 and tram again at 6.75 a pound here at 75 sold at $6.50 a pound goes to Woodman's.
Thank you to Woodman's for your support. And driving in our auction ring next, we have Miss Morgan Berg representing the Whispering Hills 4-H Club. Morgan is the daughter of Michael and Melanie Berg.
Well, $5 here, Melrose Farm Syrup, 5.5 Brock, $6 Spring Creek Livestock, and now half here, 6.5, at $6 and a half, at $6 DNS Manufacturing, now 7, and 6.5, 7, and 6.5, 7 a pound here now, 6.5 but a 1.7, and 6.5, give me 6.75, and a half here, 75, and 6.5 but a 1.75, and a now 6.75 there, and go again 6.75, and a half here, 75, and a now 6.75, wouldn't you? And try once more there at 6.5, 75, I'm going to get 6.75 a pound, sold a good hog at $6.50 a pound, goes to DNS Manufacturing.
Thank you to DNS Manufacturing for your purchase. Let's make welcome Miss Macy Casper, representing the Mountain View Happy Workers 4-H Club. Macy is the daughter of Matt Casper and Lacey Johnson and was our senior swine showmanship champion.
Black River Country Bank, $5, 5.5 Blair Meat Bar, $6 Falls, $7 Gross, 7.5 Game Day Show Pig, $8 Casper Farms, and 8.5 where at $8 and a half, at $8 and a half here at 8 there, but at $8 and a half here at 8 there. Somebody give 8 1/4 farm at 8 there quarter, at 8 there quarter. You say 8 1/4 Chippewa Valley Energy, now half at 8 1/4 get a half, at 8 1/4 but get a half here, at 8.25 here, but at 8 1/4 but a half here at 8 1/4 getting 50, at 8.25 here, but 8 1/4 but get 8.5 Black River Country Bank and now 8.75 at 8.75 again at 8.5 but a 1.75 at now 75 here time again at 8.75 at 8.5 here 75 at now half here 75 here time again at 8.75 at now half 75 sold at $8.50 a pound goes to the Black River Country Bank.
Thank you to Black River Country Bank for your purchase. Making his way into the auction ring, we have Aspen Krasinski representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Aspen is the son of Brian and Jenny Krasinski.
And $5 from Game Day Shopping, 5.5 Black River FFA, $6 Churchview Farm, $7 Jackson Electric, 7.5 Northwood Vet, and now $8 a pound, $8 Churchview Farms, and now half at $8 and a half, at $8 here, half here, at $8 there, but at $8 again, but a half, at $8 there, somebody give 8 1/4, at $8 there, quarter, $8 there, quarter again, $8 a pound, bit a quarter, and now quarter miles of fill your freeze this night, 8 1/4 Northwood Vet, and now 8 1/2 again, 8 1/2 Churchview Farms, and now $8.75, at $8.75 here, at $8.75 and a half here, 75. I'm looking there at $8.75 and around 75. Sold them at $8.50 a pound. Churchview Farms.
Thank you to Churchview Farms for your support. Up next in our auction ring, we have Mr. Oakley Settlebauer representing the Hickson Lucky Clovers 4-H Club. Oakley is the son of Chad and Danica Settlebauer and was our champion beginner swine showman in this year's show.
Blair Meat Market bids $5 a pound, 5.5 Green Leaf, $6 Klinger Shop, $7 Jackson Electric, 7.5 Allied, $8 Johnson Tractor, 8.5 Red Cliff Law Office, and now $9 where? Ain't gonna get 9 for him, 8.5, 9, at 8.5 bid 9, at 8.5 everybody get 9 here, 9, give me 8.75 and a very nice hog, at 8.5, 75 there, at 8.75 and a now half here, 75, but now at 8.50, and now 8.75, at 8.50, but you get 75 once more there, but I get 8.75 and a now 75, so a very good hog at $8.50 a pound. Goes to Radcliffe Law Offices.
Thank you to Radcliffe Law Offices for your purchase. Let's make a welcome to the auction ring next, Mr. Parker Blaken, representing the Melrose Satellites 4-H Club. Parker is the son of Chris and Becky Blaken and is driving in his 286-pound crossbred market hog.
Bronx Butcher Buck, $5, $5.50. Blackbird Country Back, $6. Johnson Tractor, 6.5. Jackson like a $7. Rural Mutual Insurance, and now 7.5 where it's 7.5 here, 7.5 we got it from Northwood Vets, and now $8 a pound. It's $8. Rural Mutual Insurance, now half at 8.5 again, at $8 and a half. At $8 and a half here, at $8.50 with you, at $8 and a half here. Give me 8 1/4 real quick here, at $8 and a 1, 8 1/4, at 8 1/4 hands in the air there, at 8 there, quarter. You can try them again, at $8 and a 1 1/4 here, at $8 a pound. Somebody give a quarter, at 8 here, quarter, 8 1/4 a pound there, at $8 and a 1 1/4 here. Then from once more there, at 8 there, quarter here, and a quarter, but again, quarter. So a very nice hog at $8 a pound. Rural Mutual Insurance.
Thank you to Rural Mutual Insurance for your support. Making her way into the auction ring, we have Amara Strepp representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Amara is the daughter of Robert and Jamie Strepp and is again one of our graduating seniors here tonight in the newly crowned Miss Jackson County Fair, Fairest of the Fair.
Easy Show Pigs, $5, 5.5. Game Day Show Pigs, $6 from K&F Electric, $7 Birch Creek Acres, $8 Northwood Vet, 8.5 Legacy Livestock, and now $9 where? At 8.5, 9, at 8.5, but to get 9 here. Again, bid 9, at 8.5 here, 9, but to get 9 here. Who said 8.75? At 8.75 again down here, at 8.50 and 75, at 8.50, 75, at 8.75 here last year, here now at 8.75 real quick here. Do you get it? Now 8.75 are at 8.50 and 75, but at 8.75, trying to get up there at 8.75, at 8.75 here, 75. So a very nice hog at 8.50. Legacy Livestock.
Thank you to Legacy Livestock for your support. Making his way into the auction ring next, we have Bryson Seiler of the Hickson Lucky Clovers 4-H Club. Bryson is the son of Alan and Maureen Noodleman and Travis Seiler, and his crossbred market hog will be premium only.
And a very good hog here. Who's got 5 here? We got it from Klinger Shop, and now half. At $5 and a half. At 5.5 again, a half here. 5.5. Woodman's bid 5.5. $6 a pound. Then $6 here again. 6. At 5.5, $6. At 5.5, but a 1 6 here. 6 here down 6 now. Very nice hog at $6 a pound. At 5.5. Who's at 5.5? 6. Give me $5.75. And a very nice hog for the money there. $5.75. It's time to fill your freezer. At $5.75 at a now half here. 75 at a now half here. 75. Then try 'em again at $5.75. And a very good hog to be had there, $5.50 and 75, at $5.75 and now 75, sold them at $5.50, and it goes to Woodman's.
Thank you to Woodman's for your purchase. Let's make welcome Miss Kendall Campen, representing the Hickson Lucky Clovers 4-H Club. Kendall is the daughter of Neil and Cindy Campen and brings to us her crossbred market hog.
Blair Meat Market, $5 a pound, 5.5 game day show, $6 Nick Weld, 6.5 Captain Logging, $7 Northwood Vets, and now 7.5 from Mossman Farm, $8 Casper Logging, and now 9 here at 8.5, 9 here, 9. You want to get 9 here again, 8.5, 9 with you at 8.5, 9 at 8.5, 9 here. Give me 8 and 9. Huffman Construction, 9 now half at 9 here, 50 at $9.50 here. You want to give 9 and a quarter at 9 here, quarter go again, 9 here, quarter. Have a $9 a pound, quarter at $9 a pound and a quarter here again. Oh, we got a 9 and a quarter at 9 here, quarter bit a quarter here, $9 and a quarter here and a quarter, quarter bit a quarter here. So that $9 a pound goes to Huffman Construction.
Thank you to Hoffman Construction for your support. Making his way into the auction ring, we have Drew Stetzer representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Drew is the son of Dan and Carla Stetzer and brings to us his crossbred Market Gilt, who is bred and owned and will be premium only.
Easy Show Pigs, bids $5 a pound, and 5 here, half here, 5.5. Mossman Farms, 5.5, $6, and 5.5, $6 where, and 5.5 at a 1.6 here, and $6 K&F Electric, now 6.5, and $6.5. Mossman Farms, $7. Birch Creek Acres, now 7.5 here, it's 7.5, but again a half here with you, it's $7 half. K&F Electric, 7.5, 8, it's 7.5, but again $8 a pound, it's 7.5, but again 8 there at 8. One market name on there at 8, it's 7.5, $8 a pound, it's 7.5, but again 8 there at 8. There who said 7.75. It's 7.75 and a half here at 75. And drum once more there, half here at 75. I'm going to get 7.75 and a down 75. So a very good hog at $7.50 a pound. K&F Electric.
Thank you to K&F Electric for your support. Driving into our auction ring next, we have Jay Stetzer representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Jay is the son of Dan and Carla Stetzer and brings to us his bred and owned crossbred Market Barrow.
Legacy Livestock, $5, 5.5 K&F, $6 Mossman Farms, 6 to 7 Jackson Electric, and now 7.5 Mossman Farms, $8. It's 7.5 and get 8 again. It's 7.5 and at $8 a pound. It's 7.5 and at 8. $8 Jackson Electric, and now half at $8 and about a half. At $8 half here, but get half here. Somebody give 8 and a quarter. At $8 and a quarter here. At 8 and a quarter a pound here. At $8 a pound, need a quarter. At $8 and a quarter here. Quarter one more time. $8 a pound and a quarter here. At 8 and a quarter a pound here. At $8 and about a quarter from Nick's Welding, and now half at 8 and a quarter, get a half at 8 and a half. Jackson Electric, 8 and a half, 75 at 8.75 again at 8 and a half, 75 at 8.75, but I think at 8.75 and now half here at 75 and now 75. Sold them at $8.50 a pound. Jackson Electric.
Thank you to Jackson Electric for your support. And to round out the Stetzer brother crew, let's make welcome Sean Stetzer representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Sean is the son of Dan and Carla Stetzer and brings to us his crossbred, bred and owned Market Barrow.
Easy Show Pigs, $5, 5.5 K&F, $6 Wood Sales and Service, 6.5 Legacy Livestock, $7 Mossman Farms, 7.5 where at $7 half, at $7 and a half here, 7 here, but at 7.5 once more there, 7.5, at 7 here, but again there, $7 and a half, at 7 here. You want to get 7 and a quarter, somebody? Oh, we'll get a 7 and a quarter, at 7 and a quarter here, 7 and a quarter here, it's $7 even there, and a quarter here, it's $7 a pound, bit a quarter, it's $7 and a quarter once more there, quarter here, it's $7 here, quarter, it's $7 a pound, bit a quarter, and a very nice hog there, quarter, sold at $7 a pound. Mossman Farms.
Thank you to Mossman Farms for your support. Making her way into the auction ring next, we have Rayanne Ruzick representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Rayanne is the daughter of Pat and Carol Ruzick.
Melrose Farm Service, $5 a pound, 5.5. Legacy Livestock, $6. Rural Merchant Service, and now 6.5. It's 6.5. Nick's Welding, and now 7.5 here, 7. It's 6.5, 7 even, and 6.5 here, 7 again, 7 here with you. Oh, get it 6.5, 7. It's 6.5 here, 7, 7. But to get 6.75 on. It's 6.75 on and a half here, 75 real quick here. At 6.5, 75. At 6.75 here, help yourself here, and a half here, 75. And but to get 6.75 a pound, and a half here, 75. But down 6.75, but down 75. Sold at $6.50 a pound. Nick's Welding.
Thank you to Nick's Welding for your purchase. Let's make welcome Miss Franny Everson representing the Black River Falls FFA chapter. Franny is the daughter of Dan and Wendy Everson.
Black River Falls FFA alumni, $5, 5.5 Mossman Fund, $6 Fall Meat, 6.5 Spring Creek Plaza, $7 Jackson, 7.5 Rural Merchant, and $8 Northwood Vets, 8.5 where at $8 here, half at $8 in my hamburger, at 8 there, but you want to get 8.5 here, give me 8.25 on at $8 a pound and a quarter, at $8 in a quarter, at $8 in a quarter, but quick there, quarter, and $8 a pound here, quarter, and $8 real quick there, hands high there, but a quarter for him, at $8 in a quarter here, nobody else there, quarter here and a quarter, so good hog at $8 a pound goes to Northwood Vet Service.
Thank you to Northwood Vet Service for your support. Up next in our auction ring, we have Emmett Settlebauer representing the Hickson Lucky Clovers 4-H Club. Emmett is the son of Chad and Danica Settlebauer.
Blair Meat Market, $5 here, 5.5 Geezy Show Pig, $6 Greenleaf, and 6.5 Jackson Lecter, $7 where you want to get 7 for him, at 6.5, $7 Blair Meat Market, now half, at 7.5 again, 7.5, wouldn't you? At 7.5 Jackson Electric, and now $8 a pound, at 7.5, but to get 8 pair, 8, money 8, at 7.5, but to get 8 pair, 8, give me 7.75, at 7.5 bid 75 here, at 7.5 but 175, at 7.5 but not 7.75, Blair Meat Market, now $8 a pound. At $8 again, $8 Jackson Electric. Now quarter at $8 a pound, quarter at $8 in a quarter again. Here quarter at $8 a pound, bit a quarter at $8 in a quarter, bit quick here, quarter, $8 in a quarter again. Everybody else there, quarter, sold them at $8 a pound, goes to Jackson Electric.
Thank you to Jackson Electric for your purchase. Making our way to the auction ring next, we have Sadie Brown representing the Hickson Lucky Clovers 4-H Club. Sadie is the daughter of Cody Brown and Erica Noodleman.
Rocks Butcher Black, $5, 5.5 Noodleman Show Feed, $6 there, hit 5.5, $6, hit 5.5, but to get 6 here now, 5.5, $6 from Gross Motors, now half, hit $6 and a half, hit $6 and 1.5 here, 6.5 here, then $6 and a half, hit 6.5, very nice hog though, $6 and a half here with you, then $6, somebody get 6.25, not good hog, hit $6 a pound here, quarter, and make it even money there, quarter here at 6.25 here with you, and $6 even and a quarter, hit $6 and a quarter, what do you get there, 6.25, Blair Meat Market, 6.25, half, it's 6.25, need a half, it's 6.25, but a half here, 6.5. Gross Motors, 75, it's 6.75. Blair Meat Market, now 7, and now 7 even there, 7, everybody gets 7 again, bid 7, it's 75, 7 a pound, it's 6.75 here, 7, everybody gets 7 even money there, 7 here, wouldn't you, in 6.75 here, 7, sold them at 6.75 a pound. Blair Meat Market.
Thank you to Blair Meat Market for your support. Driving into our auction ring next, we have Andrew Mossman of the Golden Nuggets 4-H Club. Andrew is the son of Ben and Jillian Mossman and brings to us his crossbred Market Barrow.
R&M Home Services, $5, 5.5 Game J Soap, $6 Allied, 6.5 B&B, $7 Chippewa Energy, 7.5 Fall Meat, $8 Walsh Cattle, and now 8.5 at 8.5 B&B Agri Sales, and now 9 at 8.5, 9 at 8.5, 9 here again, at 8.5 here, 9 at 8.5 here, 9, but again, 9 here at 8.5, 9 with you, at 8.50, 8.75, at 8.75 here's all at 8.50, and 8.75 at 8.50 and 175 for him, at 8.75 but a half here, 75. At a half here, 75 at 8.50 and 175 with you at 8.75. Sold them at 8.50 a pound. B&B Agri Sales.
Thank you to B&B Agri Sales for your purchase. Making our way into the auction ring, we have Annette Streff representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Annette is the daughter of Robert and Jamie Streff.
Easy Show Pigs, $5 a pound, and 5.5. We got it from Birch Creek Acres, $6 K&F, $7 Northwoods, $8 Dan Brown Trucking, and now 8.5. At 8.5 again, 8.5. Wouldn't you? At $8 and a half. At $8 and 1.5 here at 8 there, but at 8 now quarter. At 8.25, what a nice hog though. At 8 there, quarter. At $8 even and a quarter. At $8 and a quarter for him here now. 8 there, quarter hands high. At $8 a pound here and then a quarter. At $8 a pound there, quarter. Very nice hog there, quarter here again, quarter. At 8.25. Sold him $8 a pound. Dan Brown Trucking.
Thank you to Dan Brown Trucking for your support. And we are down to our final 10 market hogs in tonight's auction. So let's make welcome Brady Blaken representing the Melrose Satellites 4-H Club. Brady is the son of Chris and Becky Blaken.
Brock's Bushwood, $5, 5.5 Blackford Country Bank, $6 Johnson Tractor, and now 6.5 Jackson Heights, $7 Northwoods, and now 7.5 where it's 7.5 here, 7.5 here, $7 here, 50. I'll get 7.5, very nice hog there, half. It's 7.5 here, you want to get 7.25, you want to try them again, 7.25, it's $7 a pound here, a quarter, it's $7 and a quarter here, 7.25, what do you give there, it's $7 here, now a quarter, it's 7.25 for a very nice hog there, it's 7.25, wouldn't it there, it's $7 and a quarter here, it's $7 here, now a quarter, and one more time there, 7.25. Sold a good hog at $7 a pound. Northwoods Vet Service.
Thank you to Northwoods Vet Service for your support. Making her way into the auction ring next, we have Nora Michael representing the Hickston Lucky Clovers 4-H Club. Nora is the daughter of Barry and Heather Kling and Douglas Michael and brings to us her crossbred, bred and owned Market Gilt.
Easy show pigs, 5.5 Noodleman, $6 game day show pigs, $7 fall meat, 7.5 Spring Creek Livestock, $8 Allied Cropper, 8.5 Wood Sales and Service, and now $9 where? At 8.5, 9, at 8.5, 9 here, 9, at 8.5 for the 1, 9, at 8.5 for the 1, 9 here, 9, 9. Who would give 8.75? At 8.75 and now 8.50, 75, and trying again at 8.50 and 75, at 8.50 and 175 here, but to get 75 and at 8.75, at 8.75 a pound here at 8.50 and 75. I'm going to get $8.75 a pound. Sold them at $8.50 a pound. Goes to Wood Sales and Service.
Thank you to Wood Sales and Service for your purchase. Making his way into the auction ring next, we have Tate Yeski representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Tate is the son of Mike Yetzke and Chelsea Yetzke.
Blair Meat Market, $5 a pound, 5.5 Geezy Show Pig, $6 Brock, 6.5 Greenleaf, $7 Clear Shop, $8 Falls Meat, and now 8.5, at $8 and a half, at $8 here, half here, at 8 here, I'm at $8 and a quarter, 8.25 a pound on them, 8 here, a quarter with you, at $8 here, and now a quarter, at $8 a pound, bit a quarter here, and a quarter by him there, at $8 and a quarter, at $8 here, a quarter, at $8 and a 1 quarter here, a quarter, one more time there, at 8 there, a quarter, at $8 even and a quarter here, and a quarter, sold them at $8 a pound. Goes to Falls Meat Service.
Thank you to Falls Meat Service for your support. Driving in our auction ring next, we have Rivers Johnson representing the Whispering Hills 4-H Club. Rivers is the son of Lucas and Caitlin Johnson.
Melrose Farm Service bids $5 a pound, and 5.5 Spring Creek Livestock, $6 where you get $6 deal now, 5.5, 6 here, and $6 a pound on this one, and 5.5, $6 Gross Motors, now half, at $6 and a half here, 6 here, and $6 and a half for Halverson Plum, 6.5, 7 Gross Motors, now half, Halverson half, 8, and $8 here again, at 7.5, but I get $8 here, at 7.5, but at $8 a pound, at 7.5 buried 8, and but I get 7.75, at 7.75 and a half. Here at 75, and from once more there at 7.5, 75, at 7.75 and a half. Here at 75 there, sold them at 7.50. Goes to Halverson Plumbing.
Thank you to Halverson Plumbing for your purchase. Let's make welcome Miss Haley Hansen representing the Blair Taylor FFA chapter. Haley is the daughter of Tom and Kelly Hansen and brings to us her crossbred Market Barrow.
Noodleman Show Feeds bid $5, 5.5 from Melrose Farm Service, $6 Greenleaf, and now 6.5, 7, and a half here, 7 again, bid 7 here with you, it's 6.5, 7, it's 6.5 here, 7, 10, that's 7 Gross Motors, now half, it's 7.5 again, it's 7 here, 50, it's $7 and a half here, 7.5 when you're down here, would you give 7.25, it's 7.25 help you there, 7.25 here to buy them here, it's $7.25, it's $7.25 here inside there, 7.25 we are now, it's $7 here, quarter, it's $7.25 here, 7.25 by the hog there, 7.25, sold them at $7 a pound, and goes to Gross Motors.
Thank you to Gross Motors for your support. Making his way into the auction ring next, we have Hugh Hansen representing the Blair Taylor FFA chapter. Hugh is the son of Tom and Kelly Hansen and brings to us his crossbred bred and owned Market Gilt.
Melrose Farm Trip, $5, 5.5 Noodleman Show Feeds, and now $6 where, and $6 Blair Meat Market bid $6, and now half, it's $6 a pound, half from Klinger Shop, $7 Greenleaf, and now half, it's $7 half here. and 7 here at 50. Oh, we'll go to 7.5, and that to the left now. 7 here at 50. It's 7 here a half. It's 7.25. It's $7 a pound here, quarter, 7.25. Put it down here now. $7 here, quarter. It's 7.25 real quick there. 7.25. It's $7 a pound and a quarter real fast there. 7.25 taking long here. It's $7.25. Sold them at $7 a pound. Goes to Greenleaf Trucking.
Thank you to Greenleaf Trucking for your support. Making her way into the auction ring, we have Aubrey Forsting representing the Milk Duds 4-H Club. Aubrey is the daughter of Kevin and Michelle Forsting.
Easy Pullman, $5, 5.5. Hartway Enterprise, $6. Jensen Majeski, $7. Waltz Cattle Company, $8 to 7.5. Northwoods, $8 where? It's 7.5, but I get $8. It's 7.5, but I get $8 again, $8 there, 7.5, $8 there with you. It's 7.5, give me $8 a pound. It's $8. Mossman Farms, and I'll have at $8.5. At $8.5 here, at $8.25. At $8 a pound. Who said a quarter farm? $8.25 here. At $8.25. At $8 even and a quarter here. Quarter not to the left now. At $8 per quarter. At $8 a pound here now, quarter, but again, quarter. Sold them at $8 a pound. Goes to Mossman Farms.
Thank you to Mossman Farms for your support. And we are down to our final 4 market hogs in tonight's auction. So let's make welcome Gwen Forsting, representing the Lincoln FFA chapter. Gwen is the daughter of Eric and Ivy Forsting.
And turn that stand on your head. Yeah, there you go. Plum Hill Farm, $5, 5.5. RNC Propane, $6 Game Day Shopping, $7 Gigi Shopping, 7.5. Hartway Enterprise, $8 DNS Manufacturing, and 8.5 RNS Propane. And now 9 KNF like 9.5 Dan Brown Trucking, and now $10 a pound DNS Manufacturing, and now $10.50 Birch Creek Acres, and now $11 from Bob DNS, and now $12 RNC Propane, and now half here, 12.5 DNS Manufacturing, $13 a pound RNC Propane, now half at $13.5 DNS, and now $14 a pound. $14 RNS Propane, now half. DNS bids $14.5, now $15 a pound. RNC Propane, $15.5, $16. DNS Manufacturing, and now half here from RNC Propane, now $17 and $17. How much you want? $20 a pound. We're cooking with gas now. And now 21 again. And now 21. At $21 I want. We're not sure if he's serious yet. At $21 again. At $21. $21 RNC Protein. $22 DNS Manufacturing. $23 and go again. At 22 and need 3. At 22 and then 3 here. 3 and try again at $23 a pound. Everybody else, some of you haven't even been on this side yet. 22 and 3. At $22 I want. $23 RNS Propane. $24 DNS Manufacturing. $25 and more at $24.5 at $25 RNS Protein, $26 DNS Manufacturing, $27 here to now at $27 again bid 7 at $27 again bid 7 at $26 at 1 7. Anybody else there? 7 once more there 7. Anybody at $26 at 1 7? You say at $26 and 7 here at 7. $27 a pound. Sold an outstanding hog, $26 a pound. It goes to DNS Manufacturing. Give them both a big round.
Thank you to DNS Manufacturing for your purchase and RC Propane for your support. Making her way into the auction ring now, we have Alexa Blaken representing the Melrose Mindoro FFA chapter. Alexa is the daughter of Justin and Anna Blaken.
And down to just a few. $5 Mellow Farm, 5.5 Brockwood, $6 Rural Merchant Insurance, $7 from Blackford Country Bank, $7 Jackson Electric, and now $8 Nick's Welding, and now $8.5 at $8.5 here again, $8 here at $8.5 at $8 there, but now $8 half here, once more half with you. I would take only $8.25 at $8.25 here at $8 there, quarter, $8 even and a quarter at $8 a pound here. Somebody give a quarter at $8 there, quarter, but again down here now, quarter with you now at $8 a pound here now, quarter here again, quarter, sold for $8 a pound. Nick's Welding bought him.
Thank you to Nick's Welding for your support. Making his way into the auction ring now, we have William Blaken representing the Melrose Satellites 4-H Club. William is the son of Chris and Becky Blaken.
Brock's Butcher Buck, $5, 5.5 Blackbird Country Bank, $6 Johnson Tractor, and now 6.5 Jackson Electric, now 7. It's 6.5 at 7 again, and now 7 here at 6.5, 7. It's 6.5 at what? 7. Blair Meat Market, now half. It's 7.5 here again, 7.5 here. Oh, go 7 here, half. It's 7.5 here, but to get half here, 7 here, but would you give 7.25? That's 7.25. Brock's Butcher Block, and now half. It's 7.25 but a half. It's 7.25 but a half here, now half here. Blair Meat Market, 7.5, 75. It's 7.75. Brock's Butcher Block, and now $8 a pound, and $8 even money, and $8 even money there at 8. It's 7.75, but I get 8 there, and just give $8 a pound. It's 7.75, but I get $8. Anybody else down here? And $8 even money there at 8 there at 8, $8.75, 8, and $8 a pound here at 8. Sold a good hog at 7.75. Brock's Butcher Block.
Thank you to Brock's Butcher Block for your support. And to round out our market hogs in tonight's auction, let's make welcome Miss Leah Blaken. Leah is the daughter of Justin and Anna Blaken.
Well, and then there was one. $5 Blackbird Country Bank, 5.5 Casper, $6 Johnson, $7 Buckstock Taxidermy, and now 7.5. It's 7.5 again down here, 7.5. But in the very last hog of the night, 7.5. It's 7.5. Blair Meat Market, 7.5, and now $8 Blackbird Country Bank, and now half at $8 and $1.5. At $8 and $1.5. Here, half. You want to give 8.25 on the very last hog of the night there, $8 and a quarter. At $8 a pound here, a quarter. At $8 in the very last hog here, at 8 there, quarter. But now at $8 a pound here, a quarter. At $8 even money there, quarter. Anybody else there? Now quarter once more there, quarter. Sold for $8 a pound. Black River Country Bank.
Thank you to Black River Country Bank for your support. Team basket for our livestock. So, do you want me to read this? Okay. And to conclude tonight's auction, we welcome our livestock skillathon team basket. This team is the 2025 state champion 4-H livestock skillathon team. That's a pretty cool accomplishment. Team members include Julie Brown, Jake Kling, Justin Kling, and Brenna Thorson. They have earned the honor to represent Wisconsin at the National Skillathon Contest in Louisville, Kentucky this November. They have put together a fun weekend basket to auction off tonight. That basket includes a custom-made fire ring, retro cooler, cornhole boards, lawn chairs, a grilling bundle from Blair's Meat Market, gift cards from Falls Meats, a gift certificate from Brock's Butcher Block, and other accessories. Please consider bidding and help the team fund their trip to Louisville this fall.
Well, what an opportunity. These kids do a nice job. Give them around. It's all going for a good cause. Who's got $5,000? $5,000. $3,000. Who said it? At $3,000 with you. And I'll say, I'll get you all in. $1,000. Come and swing. Got it from Brock's. And now $1,500. Klinger Shop. $2,000. Casper Logging. And now 5 at $2,500. We got it from 4Q Farms. And now $3,000 at $2,503. At $2,503 here. 3. Everybody get $3,000. But 3 here. 25. 3. Everybody get 3. 3. Who's got 27.5 at $2,750. At $2,500. 27.5 at $2,507.5. At 27, use a big more. At 2,507 half here. At 25, 2,600. We'll go the hard way a while. At 2,500, 2,600 here. At 26, Klinger Shop. And now 27. At 27, Klinger, 4Q Farm, 27. And now 28, Klingers. And now 9. At 29 again, 4Q Farm, $3,000. And 3 from Klingers. And now 1. And 31 from 4Q. And now 2. At 32, Klinger Shop, 3. At 33 from 4Q. And now 34 from Klingers. And now 3,500. At 35 from 4Q, 3,600. At 3,600 from Klinger, 7. And 37 again. At 30, look at the fun you're having. You don't even own it yet. And 37 again, bid 7. At 3,700 again, 7. Then we'll get 7, 7, 3,600, 7. Once more here. Oh, we'll get it 3,607. At 3,600, 3,700. At 37, all going for a very good cause. 3,700 again. And one more time, 3,700 even. And 3,600, bid 7. And we'll get 3,700 here, fast here. Once more, 7. Anybody else in the crowd? 3,700 again, and $3,700 here, 37. Sold it, 3,600. Klinger Shop.
Thank you to Klinger Shop for your support, and good luck to the 4-H Livestock Skillathon team in your November trip. Thank you all again for your support of the livestock projects here in Jackson County at the 2025 Jackson County Livestock Auction. Please know if you're still looking to purchase a market animal, if you could please visit Hannah Olson and Danica Settlebauer right at our second picnic table over there. They'd be happy to help you out. And then enjoy our auction dinner located in the back. Thank you again for another great auction.